Noon, I'm Brandon B. Buckeyes on the road tomorrow to take on the 2-4 Badgers of Wisconsin. The most popular player for Ohio State is going to be center Carson Hinsman.
I'm hyped. I mean, I already got about 30 tickets. I think I need another 40. So I'm trying to kind of scrounging the gas for a couple. But no, I mean, I'm super pumped to go back and play over there. I think I'm 1-1 there right now from high school. Yet we lost our state championship my freshman year. So got to beat 500.
Coverage for us begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. We get the kickoff from Madison at 3:30. High school football game of the week takes us to 7-1 Hamilton Township. They host 6-2 Bloom Carroll. Kickoff right here on the Fan at 7 o'clock. Game 5 of the ALCS between the Mariners and Jays. Series is split at 2 a pop. First pitch in that one is at 6, and Dodgers looking to sweep the Brewers tonight in L.A. At 8:30, this one sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. In the spirit of Halloween, Awaken 180 is offering free consultations all month long. Call 844-346-1800. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
The following is intended for immature audiences only. There's no such thing as a radio rating system. But if there were, this show would be rated O as in, oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the Crazy Soundboard.
Hola.
I'm Dennis Farina.
So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Wrong.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Friday, Football Friday. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, man. We're here in our tracksuits again. We just didn't get you the memo.
I didn't get the memo. You got your tracksuit on. Teddy's got his tracksuit on. How you doing, Ted?
I'm doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Tress has got his tracksuit on. Man, I'd love to see Jim Tressel in a tracksuit.
He would rock that pretty well.
Of course he would.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're at that age, too, where you're closing in on retirement, even though he's moving more into his political career. But even more so, I think that would make it all the more fun for him to don a tracksuit.
It's not his political career. He's doing DeWine a favor.
Wear a tracksuit.
He doesn't want to be governor. He already said he's out.
Mike DeWine, wear a tracksuit.
Last day in the office?
Sure.
Absolutely wear a tracksuit.
Just be free, be loose. Come on, it'd be better. I thought we were discussing this later yesterday, so that's my mistake. I thought that the word was out that Teddy was wearing his other new Adidas tracksuit.
No, I didn't hear anything
on
about
Friday.
it.
I mean, it is Tracksuit Friday. I don't know if Tracksuit Friday ever goes away. I mean, it's always there as an option to just
Maybe you and Teddy were talking about it the time you interrupted me on the air.
Oh, come on. Would you just let it go?
No.
I knew that you were holding on to that for the rest of the show yesterday.
Can you talk to us about that frozen
one
candy?
Made sense.
Right?
No, I don't want to talk about the frozen candy.
Yeah, what about the frozen Snickers?
I hope Jerry Martz puts a marshmallow peep in the freezer, and you go for it, and you break your teeth on it.
Oh.
That's what I hope.
Oh, well, I'll be.
And you go to Corbin Burnson. He's the dentist. He's a sadist.
Corbin Burnson, the dentist?
There's a movie, like one of these straight to VHS movies back in the day, where Corbin Burnson from Major League, Roger Dorn,
yes,
plays a demented dentist.
Okay.
And he tears people's mouths apart with the drill, and he's sawing stuff off.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a good time, man.
Oh, see, the one that comes to mind, a bad dentist reference for me would be the movie of Little Shop of Horrors. You ever seen that? I think
years ago.
I think Rick Moranis is in it. Steve Martin is the dentist. There's like a musical number with it, and he's like got his leg up. He's got a saw. He's like going in there for it.
Tim Watley, dentist.
Tim Watley is also another he's kind of wily, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a professional dentist. But he has spite for Jerry.
He's taking advantage of Jerry sexually while he's under the gas.
He does do that, right?
At the dentist.
He does. And he's clearly going to take it out on Jerry and give him a purposefully painful experience.
That's right.
Just because he says some things about dentists. Made a joke about dentists. He offended the dentist.
Even though Tim Watley converted to Judaism purely for the jokes.
Right. It's all even, right? Make some jokes about dentists. You converted to Judaism just for the joke?
Oh, we got a big program today. It's Go to Jail Friday. Send people to jail. At Man and Timmy 971 on X. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. And you can email us goodcleanboy@gmail.com.
Pick your parlay, pizzazz time at 5 o'clock, and the final walkthrough, even more pizzazz at 5:30. Before we get to Buckeyes playing Wisconsin.
Oh, do we have to talk about them?
Yes, we do have to
talk
talk
about
them.
Talk about them? Why do they make it? They can't even make it 4 games.
Because
they can't make it 4 games into the season. The Jackets.
Want the Jackets
I don't get it.
to stand up before the game tomorrow against the Lightning, which they desperately need to win because the Jackets have played 4 games. They've played like trash in 3 of them. And by the way, the one that they didn't play like trash in is still one they lost. It was opening night because even the victory against Minnesota was a sloppy mess. And they just happen to be more disheveled than you.
You know what?
But last night was gross.
Their goaltenders have been good.
It's not goaltending.
Yeah, Elvis has been solid in his 2 games.
They look like they didn't want to play.
Greaves has been solid in his 2 games.
They hardly had the puck last night. They were playing defense all night long. It looked like Colorado was on a constant power play.
Mm-hmm.
And even with that, the Jackets registered 12 hits on the night last night. Embarrassing. Not ready to play. Dean Evison came out after the game and said they were soft. Can't tolerate that.
No, they weren't blocking pucks. They weren't interested in getting into passing
Whole game
lanes.
was awful.
Chinnikov's got to be better there on that last one. I know there's a lot going on with his situation. He did get to play. And then you cannot give up a goal with 2 or 3 seconds left to go in a period. And again, it went back to they just couldn't possess the puck.
Timmy,
when you're giving them that many chances in your zone. They should have lost
that game 10-0.
Oh, my man.
That's how little they were really in that game.
Their first period was good, but what does that matter?
Their first period wasn't that good. Elvis was good. Elvis stood on his head last night.
That's fair.
And made that game competitive. And you know me, I'm not making excuses for Elvis. The goaltending has not been the issue. Last night, effort was an issue. And that should never happen. This is like days have gone by. Blue Jackets. I thought we turned that corner, at least with effort. I'm not saying you're going to finish first in the East all of a sudden, but you shouldn't have performances like that.
First in the East.
They should stand up before the game tomorrow night and apologize to Cam Atkinson. Apologize for having a performance like that on your evening. He brought the family there. His son looked at him halfway through and said, "Daddy, don't show this to me anymore."
It was nice to see Cam back and to see him take the lap on the ice there. That was a cool moment. That was the only thing that you're going to remember if you bought a ticket and you were in the arena for that one. You should be thanking Cam Atkinson for giving you somewhat of an enjoyable night, not anybody that was on the Jackets roster. This was supposed to be a different type of start to a season, right? I mean, I know you got a long off season there, but there can be carryover from ending the season on a high note, having some expectations. They said a lot of things, Mike. A lot of the leaders on this team have said a lot of things about how much this season means. And when you look at this schedule right now, I had some people, messaging me, if they're already 1-3 now with some of the games that are coming up on their schedule, they had better be careful. They had better lock in right now and get some wins. Absolutely must win coming up here this weekend.
Look, I understand that you're not going to win a playoff game. Grab a playoff spot.
That.
I understand.
It's not about
You're
that.
not going to grab a playoff spot the first month of the season, but what you can do is play your way out of one. And I'm not saying they're there yet. All right. What I am saying is I don't want to see that performance, that type of listless garbage ever again from this team. That should be the message from Dean Evison. We may lose. We may lose to teams that are just better than us or having a better night. But we shouldn't come out there and just half-ass it like they did last night. Now, good news, I guess, if you're a Bengal fan last night, Flacco, my Cracko.
Flacco, my Cracko.
I really don't know how to feel about. I mean, it was a cool moment. You chalk it up to things that you see in the NFL when your team is down. I didn't expect Cincinnati to win. Good on you. You called this. You felt something. You felt something down in your plums about Joe Flacco, my Cracko, doing that. And he did. He just, credit to him, because that cannot be easy. I don't care how long you've played football, you've been in the NFL, to show up in a new situation, couple games under your belt. He was better than Jake Browning was in that first one against Green Bay on the road at Lambeau. And then last night, he throws enough yardage and throws all these touchdowns to amount to a win. And the way that he just was letting Jamar Chase cook.
He was very good.
That was great.
Jamar Chase was very good. It was a very nice victory. I'm going to say very a couple more times. You know my thoughts on the Steelers. I think they're fake goods, so I think that plays into it a little bit. And it was nice last night. I find it hard to believe that the magic continues week after week. I know this division is sort of up for grabs, but I even think that's wishful thinking at this point, only because, first of all, that was as good as Joe Flacco's going to play. All right, you're not getting better than that.
He threw
from Joe Flacco.
342 yards.
And you still barely won that football game. Why? Because your defense is trash. I mean, you tell me what confidence as a Bengal fan you're supposed to have with that defensive unit.
You can't. And what does it say? We didn't talk about this one this week, and they discussed it a lot on the broadcast last night because it's more of a story. Carter has taken over, I think their third or fourth round rookie linebacker out of Clemson. He's taken over for Logan Wilson,
right?
Who's kind of been a big, just a fan favorite down in Cincinnati. And he's been a good player through his years, but his play has fallen off. And imagine you're I think he's in the second year of a nice like $36 million contract.
Yeah.
And you're benched on this defense. Now, he's going to get out there for some plays here and there, but to lose your job on this defense, that is alarming. They made some plays out there. Some of their DBs flashed, but all in all, still, I mean, Jaylen Warren has a long one. He goes for 127 yards on 16 carries. They run the football so easily on this Cincinnati defense, and that's problematic. I'm with you. I doubt I see this thing lasting, and they're going to get back into the playoff race this year.
The other thing that helped last night, and it was a pleasant surprise, is that Joe Flacco was helped out. That passing game was helped out because you actually got some chunks running the ball.
Chase
last
Brown
night,
had a
which
night.
Is something we haven't seen so far. So, yes, you had a very good offense. It was balanced. Your superstar, Jamar Chase, did what superstars were supposed to do.
And T. Higgins had a night, too.
Right. I'm not confident enough that, A, Joe Flacco can do that every single week. I think that's crazy talk. And, B, that this defense can even play marginally okay enough to keep you in the hunt. All right, Buckeyes getting ready for Wisconsin tomorrow. We'll talk about that. Plus, Ryan Day lands a 5-star commit. That's next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Watch out for an accident that's blocking the right lane on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 23 and 71. And we've got a couple minutes slowdown due to a crash that's in the right lane on westbound 670 after 3rd Street. Things are moving slow from 71. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Want a man cave, playroom, or guest space in your basement? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement finishing experts. Book your free inspection today at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Enjoy rates lower than the national average, plus special rates on balance transfers with a Visa Platinum or Visa with Rewards credit card from BMI Federal Credit Union. Apply today at bmifcu.org/visa.
Your game day headquarters is here at ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus, the only place to watch and win. Catch every play on more than 30 TVs and over 50 feet of video wall. Score tickets, signed professional and college sports memorabilia, and pen cash prizes. Join the watch parties for every home team game with a tailgate buffet and bucket specials. Plus, get official game day swag with every table reservation. Game day lives here, only at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
An evening with Larry the Cable Guy.
I've known a guy ever gone from Nutrisystem commercials to heartburn medication.
Friday, February 20th, Mershon Auditorium. On sale now, online at Ticketmaster.com.
You know that thing you've always been too scared to go for? It seems like you'll never have the guts. Then a cancer diagnosis. And doing that thing becomes way less scary. I would know. I've always wanted a black belt. And today, the only thing standing in my way is a few wooden boards. It's been a lot of hard work and 5 years since I beat cancer at Ohio Health. Bring it on. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keep-making-plans to learn more.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain for Toyota West. And with over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles available, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're looking for. And right now at Toyota West, take advantage of 0 down and 0 payments until 2026. And every pre-owned vehicle comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty for qualified vehicles. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com. Offer expires 10/31. No payments for deferred payment. Interest accrues at time of inception with approved credit.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront costs before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Realtors usually charge you 6% to sell your house, but not my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They take 1%. It's in the name. And this is full service. No shortcuts, no for sale by owner crapola. They do it all. Call 614-451-6616.
Morning Juice is now live on YouTube. Join Bobby Carpenter and Jeff Thidoff weekday mornings from 6 to 8.
Just search 971 The Fan to catch the live experience or watch on demand.
The Fan.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
With autumn's arrival, ISA certified arborists recommend that fallen leaves be left alone or mulched to improve plant health. When leaves decay, they transform into organic matter absorbed by the soil to become moisture to trees through their roots, which helps trees weather drought conditions. Leaves are also a natural habitat for butterflies, chipmunks, earthworms, and others, which increases the population of beneficial insects for the next growing season. To learn more about the benefits of autumn leaves, contact an ISA certified arborist near you by going to trees4ohio.org. That's trees4ohio.org.
You've still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Hey there, Central Ohio. I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Michael Behrens with your latest forecast. We warm up into the mid and upper 60s today with plenty of sunshine, though clouds increase toward the afternoon and evening. A stray shower could come down early Saturday before temperatures surge to the 80s. Showers and storms likely Sunday. That's your latest 10 Weather Impact forecast. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens on 97.1 The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
A show you can feel deep down in your plums.
No! That is a bad place to touch. No. No, 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 no.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Hey, caller number 12. The pathetic amount of hits the Blue Jackets had in their game last night against the Avalanche. 614-821-9710. You will get tickets to see the Jackets and the Lightning. My God. I hope you see a victory.
You will. You will. You gotta.
Get your tickets now at bluejackets.com.
I mean, they're not going to drop to 1-4 to start the season and lose every game at home.
Oh, no, that could never happen, Timmy.
No. Process of elimination. That means they got to win this one coming up.
All right, before we talk about Ohio State and Wisconsin tomorrow, Ryan Day picking up a big 5-star commit.
You say big. He is a big guy.
He's large.
And this is a big commit. This gets things started in, actually, no, they already have a commitment in 2028. So we're going past 26, past 27 into the 2028 class. They've already had an athlete out of Tampa by the name of Elijah Newman Hall, one of my brothers right there. And now we get Jameer Weiss, who is from Trotwood, Madison, right there outside of Dayton, Ohio. He is already 6'4". Some listings have him at 6'5". 270 pounds on the defensive
he's class
line.
of 28?
Class of 2028.
My God. What is he, a sophomore then?
Yeah. I mean, you're not even...
He's that size?
Are you really... I mean, I would assume he's going to bulk up and become one of these, 3 techniques or inside guys. But we saw that with Edric Houston, where Edric Houston comes in as a 5-star, and you're thinking that he's going to be a defensive end, but he's so large, he's such a mammoth that they move him to the inside of the defensive line. So I don't know what Weiss is going to wind up being, but this is a big get. And how many people overall are committed yet for the 2028 class?
Probably just a couple.
Gotta be single digits.
Yeah, just a couple.
At this point. I think there's just a few. Internet research, not entirely certain on numbers like that, but this is pretty cool when you see in the 2027 class, we've had a story about this wide receiver because he's challenging the NIL situation in Ohio. And when you think about that, by the way, there's not that many states anymore that don't have that for high school athletes. And so Jameer Brown being a 5-star wide receiver, he's along with Brady Edmonds, could be a stud quarterback who's already 6'5", 220 pounds out of Huntington Beach, California, and Angelo Smith. That's 5 players already between your 27 and your 28 class, and you got a lot of phenoms and potential phenoms within those 5 players. So Jameer Weiss, 5-star defensive lineman, that's a good get here on a Friday for Ryan Day.
Buckeyes in Wisconsin tomorrow, 3:30 kick. Our live pregame coverage starts at 10 a.m. You are very free and easy about this game, on the air and off the air.
I got a peaceful, easy feeling.
I know. You're
Eagles.
very peaceful. You were very peaceful about last week, too.
And look what happened.
You didn't think it was going to be an issue, and I thought it was going to be a 4-quarter game, and it turned out not. And
I want to make it clear, though. I didn't do this for every game.
No, I know.
I respected Washington, and when they took that first road trip to the Pacific Northwest, I was uneasy about that one, and they came away looking pretty good.
But because your ease is putting me not at ease. Putting me on edge. I don't know. You're so casual about this game, and everybody's so casual. The talking points, and I understand it. I get it. Wisconsin is trash. They're at an all-time low with this program. Luke Fickell's going to get fired. The Buckeyes are 25-point favorites going on the road to Madison. That place is going to be half full. They're selling tickets for $2. I understand all of those narratives, and they're all correct. But I have a lot of bad memories about the Buckeyes going up to Madison, playing unnecessarily close games, or losing to teams they had no business losing to.
I can't be completely disingenuous here because doing the Buckeye show for as long as I've done, you know how it is, where the expectations run so high. I mean, we know our buddy Dom Taberi. It's hard for anybody in this town to pick against the Buckeyes on any week. Sometimes it almost can feel annoying how much you pick and predict the Buckeyes to win games. Even when we get into coin flip kind of games, championship type of games, where we're not automatically going to go in there and win. And it's just like, Buckeyes are going to win this one by 10 points. It's tough to pick against them. But this one...
I'm not picking against them.
This one is different. This one is Wisconsin.
And
it's circumstantial around who this Wisconsin team is.
I know, but it's not circumstantial, too, when it comes to, Luke Fickell. And I'm the first one to say, Luke Fickell can design a perfect game plan. He can go into this with piss and vinegar. He can fire up his team. But sometimes when you fire up your team, you're just firing up crap. Mm-hmm. Right? So I understand that from a talent standpoint, they're not good.
They're not even fired up here lately. I mean, what do you see with that performance against Iowa?
I know.
How does this kickstart if it's already gotten to this point?
That's not going to happen again. Right? They had that listless performance last week. They got shut out by Iowa at home. They're not doing that again.
I don't know. That's the thing. That's the question that you have to ask when you're talking about Wisconsin is why did it get to a point, first of all, where you can have that type of performance against Iowa? You can expect Ohio State to come into town and you play hard. Your heart and soul is at least in the game plan, but Ohio State is such a juggernaut and your program is going the wrong way. 37-0 against the number 1 team in the country. It still should look bad. That should still
hurt. For Wisconsin? That's
still
Wisconsin. Inexcusable.
I agree. But when it's unranked Iowa, that's another story entirely. That means that the Alabama game got to you. The Maryland game was really disgraceful. When Maryland is taking it to you, they come all the way from the DMV, make the trek out there, and they're embarrassing you at Camp Randall. That then had carryover to Michigan, and then this thing is spiraled out of control, and it spiraled way out of control earlier than it did last year in 25.
You look at the rest of their schedule, too. And they got the Buckeyes this week. They're at Oregon.
That's two straight. Let's just call it what it is.
They're
That's
home against Washington, which is obviously is not an easy game. Then they're at Indiana, home against Illinois, at Minnesota. I don't think it's likely. I think they'll do something against one of those teams there, but they're not going to be favorites in any of those games.
That's a 3-9 football team. I think that's a 3-9
and you're giving them a victory in that stretch.
I am, and I'm not telling you which one it's going to be. It's certainly not going to be Ohio State, Oregon, or at Indiana. So pick one of the other three that maybe they win. But that's a 3-9 football team, and sadly, unfortunately, we know what that means. That everyone knows what it means. Luke Fickell has to go. He is just a dead man walking in that job right now, and I am sad to see it turn that way. It's not about like rooting for Wisconsin all that much, but they are one of those other teams, because I never like to do it about Michigan, but if Wisconsin is a good football team, that is a good look for your conference altogether. I never really like to care too much in that, and I still don't when it comes to Ohio State. All these SEC talkers, all these ESPN guys, they can say and do whatever they want to say about how many ranked teams are in the SEC. And, Ohio State, if you look right now, doesn't have a single game left against a ranked team. You know what? It does not matter. All that matters is that Ohio State is good enough against whoever does appear on their schedule. They are who they are. We know how much talent they have.
Hunter Simmons.
Who'd that be?
That's their starting quarterback. Hunter Simmons. He looks like a dentist. Last week against Iowa, he was 8 of 21 for 82 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks, and did have a scramble for 9 yards.
Don't even know him. Don't even care. He's got 1 touchdown pass this year. He's
the senior hurler.
That is how sad this is, that we've got guys that can go about college football.
He looks like a grade A dork, too.
He's got 5 touchdown passes in his whole entire career coming in from Southern Illinois. That's what they got. I mean, they were trying a transfer quarterback from Maryland.
How does it get this bad?
This is what we're rolling with Wisconsin football? It's incredible.
Yuck. All right, we need to hold a funeral coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Watch for traffic slowing down due to an accident that's on the left shoulder of southbound 270 on the west outer belt from Cemetery Road to Roberts Road. And you're going to hit a couple-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking the right lane on westbound 670 after 3rd Street. This report is sponsored by Ohio 811. Call before you dig. Contact Ohio 811 at least 48 hours before you dig. It's easy to do, and it's the law. Centerpoint Energy, Columbia Gas, Duke Energy, and Enbridge Gas want you to dig safely. Contact Ohio 811 every time you dig. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by Hydrate Me Med Spa. Next level wellness, 5-star IV and aesthetic treatments. Look great, feel great. 4 locations in Central Ohio. Book your drip at hydratememedspa.com.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
The kitchen drain has had enough. The toilet's called it quits. The faucet in the master bath, it's throwing childish fits.
In a flash, I'm at your door to win your water war. I battle leaks and clogs and drips until I are no more. Free service call with your plumbing repair. Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Did someone say jackpot? The Ohio Lottery's Mega Millions jackpot is up to $625 million. That's $625 million. Jackpots start at $50 million and grow faster than ever. Play today and pick up the new $5 Win Big Scratch Off. It has a top prize of $100,000. And non-winning tickets can be entered into My Lotto rewards for a chance to win Cleveland or Cincinnati football tickets and even a trip to football's biggest game. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
It's officially fall at Firehouse Subs. The Thanksgiving turkey sub is back. This sub brings all the flavors of the Thanksgiving table into one crave-worthy bite. Stacked high with premium carved turkey, rich stuffing, and cranberry sauce. Add a side of warm, savory gravy for ultimate holiday comfort. Hurry to Firehouse Subs today and try the Thanksgiving turkey sub before it's gone. Limited time at participating Firehouse Subs restaurants while supplies last. Planning a tailgate or game day spread? Firehouse Subs Catering makes it easy to feed the whole crew.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Band.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Please subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click, subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. A podcast brought to you by our friends at Care Heating and Cooling. So, I think, Timmy, by the way, it's Go to Jail Friday. Send us your stories of jailbirds, or should be jailbirds, at Man and Timmy 971 on Twitter. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Or you can email us, goodcleanboy@gmail.com. I'm going to send someone to jail.
Oh,
I'm going to send
I can't wait.
Formula One.
Oh, we're doing
to
sending
jail
them right now.
Yes.
Good.
Actually, you know what? They sent themselves to jail. They signed a new broadcast agreement, North American broadcast agreement, with Apple. They're going to pay $140 million a year for F1 rights. Currently, ESPN pays $90 million.
So they're getting some more money.
Well, of course they're getting some more money.
Anytime a deal is up, you're going to get more money wherever you're going to go.
You're going to get more money. But as soon as I heard months ago when Apple entered the fray, and they were one of the front runners in negotiations here, I said, if you sign with Apple in America, kiss your momentum goodbye. You are dead. Dead in the water. Call Major League Soccer. They won't admit it, but they regret the hell out of that deal. They're dead. When you are a sport trying to gain some traction, footing for yourself, you need to be available to as many people as humanly possible. Only the NFL can get away with that type of appointment viewing. Even Major League Baseball can't do it. They're streaming games on Apple, disaster. They're streaming games on Roku, disaster. No one's watching. ESPN Plus games for the NHL, they never release any numbers. Trust me, if they were good, they would. They'd send out press releases out the wazoo and at least try and make them look good. It's an embarrassment. You're going to lose any traction that you had. F1's not going to go away because they make a lot of money all over the world, all right? But if we're looking at America and you have some footing trying to get something where you're competing with NASCAR, some weeks you're beating NASCAR in a less competitive time slot, you can kiss that goodbye.
I know what you mean about baseball, too. There's too many games, and you mentioned the Roku thing. I happen to have a couple of Roku-branded TVs. And when I saw that the Orioles were on one of those, I popped in to check it out because it honestly does suck. Like the way that regional sports works in this country and how limited the availability is for it. You have to pay out the wazoo if you want to watch some of your out of market teams. Even there's a lot of people that have the opinion that just to be able to watch Reds, Guards, Jackets, that cost more than it should for your local teams. And I agree with that. But if I don't have a Roku TV, am I going out of the way to go and make sure that I have one of those sticks? If I've already got my current TV set up at home and I don't have the association with it for just a couple of Sunday afternoon baseball games, no, I'm probably just not going to watch and just check the scores. I'm reading about this F1 thing, and it says, you know, along with the 5-year deal that was announced today, Apple TV subscribers are going to have access to practice, qualifying, sprint sessions, and Grand Prix footage, as well as F1 TV Premium Formula One subscription service. It says some races. That's the thing I want to know. Sorry, that's the thing I want to know. Some races. How many of them are going to be included? I mean, what's this going to look like?
What are you paying this for?
What are you
then?
paying? Yeah. How much is it going to be? Like the MLS package. If I'm getting some free, what's the overall number of how many races that I get? Because I wouldn't want to pay extra if I'm including this with my Apple TV subscription. But we know how the MLS works. How many free games do they give? None, right? Will they show a free crew game?
They have.
That's when it's on FS1.
They will have.
So not on their app.
No, I maybe once or twice a year they'll do like a free.
But if they're going to do some kind of hybrid thing with F1, maybe if you're already subscribed, you get a couple of races. But it's not. To your point, you are limiting your audience in a big way.
You do something like
not
this.
Being on TV or a streaming TV service where you. Even YouTube TV, fine. Like you can still scan channels and it buffers
fine.
quick enough where in a couple seconds it pops up. You're good.
You do something like this in Europe with F1, it's ingrained in the sports culture there. You will get people who will go and subscribe, and you'll see fewer numbers, just like the Amazon Thursday night NFL game always draws fewer numbers than Monday Night Football, but you're still going to see a healthy audience because it's ingrained in the culture. That's what F1 is trying to do here.
And they are nowhere near
They've
there.
sort of laid the foundation, all right? Now it's time to build up. But now they're going to limit their product. And on a streamer, where if you look at the raw numbers, nobody subscribes to. They don't have 10% of the subscribers as Netflix or Amazon.
Yeah. It's
or
the
even
wrong
a Peacock.
one to go to.
Even a Peacock.
Right.
Apple TV is floundering, and the only reason they're even still around is because they just have so much money from their other things.
Can you imagine if someone like Live Golf went this way? Just went to some pay service?
What's the difference? They lose money anyway. Hand over fist.
They lose money, but at least they're on like free, I think it's the C-Dub. Is that the deal that they have? They probably have to pay just to be on something. Because nobody's watching it.
Didn't they just sign a deal with Fox?
Maybe they did.
I think they did.
Maybe Liv signed a deal with Fox.
But
But
anyway.
my God, they can't show that on regular Fox.
R.I.P. Formula One. Let's talk about some happy news now. Simone Biles got new boobies.
Yes, she did. She did. Yes, she did.
She was taking a video of herself.
I think we could all tell from the first photo that was, floating around the internet. We knew.
Well,
right
she confirmed
away.
it. She said it was the first flip that she's done in a year, and then she said it's also the first flip with her new cherry emojis.
Perfect.
And anyway, hey, let her live. Whatever makes her feel confident about herself. She also did not rule out going to the Olympics next. Where is the next Olympics? Do we know?
Is it when is it going
Greenland?
to L.A.?
Is that L.A.?
Yeah, it is
I think
LA.
it's L.A.,
You're right.
right?
You're right. She's not ruled that
2028?
out, but she was geriatric the last Olympics in Paris. And when I say geriatric, for gymnastics.
Right.
Clearly she's not
Meaning
old.
what was she, 20, 22?
No,
At the
she's
last
older than
Olympics?
that. She's older than that.
There's no way she's 30, right?
By the way, speaking of gymnastics, I also forgot to mention
28.
her yesterday because I was focused on Angel Reese in the Victoria's Secret fashion show, but Suni Lee was also in the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
I didn't see any pictures of Suni Lee.
Too hot.
Sure, it was good, though.
Hey, what I'm told, it's empowering. So you know what I'm going to say? Empower yourself all you like.
Empower away. The thing
I'd love to watch your empowerment.
The thing that I'm thinking about, like, if Simone Biles is going to continue on with her gymnastics career, and credit to her because she did, post a video of herself jumping on a trampoline. It's like a great shout out back to the Man Show back in the day. That show could never be on anymore in 2025. Not with the things that they were doing. But what about
Probably shouldn't have been on then, but
maybe so.
But you know what? It was.
Maybe so, but look where those guys went, though. Simone, is there going to be like an issue with the weight disproportion?
Well, yeah,
with the aerodynamics, with the lift off and everything.
You probably have
She's
to
a floor routine gal.
go back
She's
to
exceptional
basics
at that.
Because you're used to your body working in certain ways, but now all of a sudden you have to compensate.
There is going to be some
You're
compensation.
a little top heavy there.
Yes. Yep.
I'm not saying she can't pull it off. She's the greatest of all time.
Maybe, like John Candy's character in Cool Runnings, Irv Blitzer, he hid weights in the front of the sled to make it go faster. Maybe there's some sort of thing where she can flip faster and harder because of that.
See, that doesn't make sense.
When she catches that spring, because there's some spring and some give to that floor for the floor exercise. And so when she catapults off of that, maybe she can get an extra flip out of that with the power that she creates.
Or
she can get more leg power and lift off.
What about like
that's gonna help
the
her
uneven
rotate.
bars?
Oh, they're uneven.
You're flipping in the air. You're trying to time things. All of a sudden, your boobies are hitting the bar.
No, they're not going to be. They're not that big.
Well, but what I'm saying is it's all choreographed. It's very tight.
Yes.
You have to compensate now.
It's very tight. I'm just saying there could be some kind of added benefit to this. Good for everybody.
You know how there are people out there, and God bless them, they will donate their hair. They'll have their hair cut off to make wigs for people.
Yeah, locks of love.
Sure. And people who are suffering from cancer, whatever, and they will cut off their hair.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm volunteering to have some fat sucked out of my breasts if anybody would like to have real breast enlargement surgery.
Well, we could suck some fat out of you. That is a thing.
I want it to go to good use, though.
Use.
I want to be a breast donation boy.
You just think that there could be this thing where we suck the breast fat out of you, and then other women
donate it.
who want to enlarge the breasts can have it just sort of jolted in.
Because you know what happens? A lot of donors, they become friends. maybe I go to dinner, or maybe they take on some personality traits of me.
Oh yeah,
where they get the new breasts in, and all of a sudden it's me liking, and it's like, whoa!
I think
where'd that come from? I never said that in my life.
I think the being friends thing and the being gracious thing is like, if you give a kidney to somebody, you save someone's life, they can't go on. You give them an organ that they can't be without.
Important.
Well, they're important, but it's not like getting a liver transplant or a kidney transplant.
All right.
It's not all the way. I mean, it's a nice idea that you have. Thanks for thinking of everybody.
No, it's not. I'd love to give some of my breasts away.
I bet you would.
All right, go to jail time next. Colin, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got an accident blocking the right lane and causing holdup on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 23 and 71. And you're looking at a couple minutes slowdown due to that construction that's on westbound 70 on the west side near Hilliard Rome Road. This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders. Eli Manning reminds you there's nothing like football in King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick them up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $200 into something bigger when you bet on money line, spread, totals, player props.
$200 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Everybody poops. Everybody pees. Mommy, will you call Mr. Rooter, please? 'Cause I gotta poop and I gotta pee. Only Mr. Rooter can clear the drain for me. Thank you, Mr. Rooter.
Hi, everybody. We call it what it is at Mr. Rooter. When you have a plumbing or drain problem, the team at Mr. Rooter is ready 7 days a week. Call us today and take advantage of our $95 drain cleaning special. Visit us at MrRooter.com. We'll be there quick.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Now at Great Lakes Hyundai, lease a new 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE for just $189 a month. You heard it, $189. Plus, get owner assurance and America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Only at Great Lakes Hyundai, Columbus or Dublin, or GLakesHyundai.com. With approved credit, $39.95 down plus taxes, fees, first month payment, 10 miles per year, ends 11/3.
Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th, 2026. The Black Parade is coming to Columbus with My Chemical Romance. And just announced, Bring Me the Horizon. Every sky will build my Over 40 bands announced so far, with nearly 100 more coming soon. Get your early bird passes now. Sonic Temple, May 14th through 17th in Columbus, Ohio. Secure your pass for only $1 down at SonicTempleFestival.com.
Love football, love wings. Put those bad boys together and you get Austin and Byrne live at Roosters.
Presented by Bryant Heating and Cooling.
Large amounts of football and all the donkey sauce you can handle. Mondays on the Fans YouTube channel.
Common Man here for my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. Out of all the commercials I do, I get the most questions about Sell for 1%. That can't be real, right? It's real, and there's no catch. This is a local, family-owned, full-service home selling experience. They do photos. They do the legwork. Everything you would expect from a realtor who charges you 6%. Story time with Common Man. Back when I was banging, my mom became a realtor. Then she was surprised when she had to work nights and weekends, because that's when people actually want to look for homes. She worked at one of the big brokers for like a year, sold a few houses, was a total flake, and she would tell you herself, don't hire my mom. She doesn't deserve 6%. Don't take my word for it. Throw Sell for 1% in the Google machine. 4.9 stars. The average customer saves over 10 grand. No strings and no kidding. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. 614-451-6616. Or check them out at sellfor1%.com.
Our clients deserve for us to care, and they deserve to feel serviced. They have questions, and they deserve answers. We're counselors first because I'm not selling them anything. I'm trying to teach clients how to protect themselves. At Curtis & Associates, we're personal injury attorneys. We've helped and continue to help hundreds and hundreds of clients every year. That's important to us. If you've been injured in an accident and it's not your fault, call now. 614-GOT-HURT. That's 614-GOT-HURT. Curtis & Associates. Attorneys who care.
Treat yourself to a new ride from Coughlin Chevrolet. Lease a new 26 Chevy Trailblazer or 25 Trax, $189 a month. New 26 Chevy Equinox, $239 a month. Or a new 26 Silverado, just $369 a month. Visit CoughlinChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
36-month lease with $39.99 due at signing, plus tax, title, and license. 10,000 miles per year, 25 cents per mile over. See dealer for details. Ends 10/31/25.
It's Friday and there's football. I shall call it Football Friday.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for all things football. The Fan.
This show cuts harder than a Cape Cod chip inside Timmy's mouth. This is Common Man and Timmy.
Oh, go to jail time.
Here we go.
At Man and Timmy 971 on X. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Send us an email, goodcleanboy@gmail.com.
He's the judge, jury, and executioner. Timmy Hall says, go to jail.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
All right, I got so many jailbirds that I've stacked up this week, Mike, and I've got to start with one of your favorites of all time. I spent some more time watching the full social media video that came out so I could formulate my opinion. And all the while, we still don't know what time of day this was until he comes out and tweets about it and defends himself like he always does. Kirk Street, Herbie.
Oh, my guy.
And I bet you've seen this. And you know what? The people, that's what I'm most pleased is that the people, the public, the general public is starting to see this. There's not a whole lot of dog haters out there, even people who are not dog lovers. you're not really a dog hater, all right? No one wants to see anything bad for animals and pets.
But I like animals.
Yes.
I like dogs.
We want the good for our animals out there. We want them to get adopted, even if it's not us that's adopting them. Don't wish any ill will. But people are finally starting to see this. So if you didn't see the video, he clearly got into town for I'm blanking on the game.
He's doing Georgia Ole Miss.
No. It was the Thursday night game. What was he?
It was last night
Steelers and Bengals.
In Cincinnati, the Queen City.
He rolls into town, and he's at a hotel. And I'm not kidding you. He's chucking this tennis ball maybe 100 yards down the hallway. And his dog, Peter, is just running. And he's so loud because he's panting and he's tired. He's playing fetch indoors.
Right. Hey, the hotel hallway is it's Herbie's personal playground. Whatever the hell Herbie and the dog want to do. It's not the dog's fault either, by the way.
No, the dog has to travel all across the country.
He doesn't know.
And he's so loud, he's panting. He's like doing this 10 times.
Go get it, boy.
2-minute video. And people in the comments are like, the same thing I'm thinking. Whatever time of day it is, somebody might have an important work meeting coming up. Someone might be studying in there. Someone might be taking a nap because they work a different type of shift. It's loud. It's annoying. There's people underneath that floor as well. What are we doing? It's cute. We get it. You have a dog. Millions of people have a dog. Why couldn't it have just been the sweet story about Ben and how you have a special connection with this dog? I remember Scott Van Pelt did a story about his dog. He put it on his show. Okay, it was like a 3-minute thing. It was a touching thing after the dog passed away. That's great. We live with this every single time.
But that's because Herbie saw that it tested well, made him more relatable to people.
I don't think it is anymore.
So now, I
think it's going against. So
I like him.
Go to jail, Kirk, for this latest one. What's pile on a sentencing. But
I think the love for one's dog, a little, daytime hijinks in a hotel hallway. I think you're overreacting. I actually say we give him a Snickers bar.
Is it frozen?
Frozen, rock hard.
You ever had a frozen Snickers?
No, because I'm not a lunatic.
Yeah, Bo was talking about how great they are. I don't think I've tried a frozen Snickers, but I don't know.
Put nuts in the freezer like a weirdo.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound to me like that would be the one you throw in the freezer. Like, for instance, I have a couple of Girl Scout cookies that you put in the freezer. A Thin Mint gets extra crispy, it's cold, and the tag-along, that's the chocolate and peanut butter, that's what you throw. I actually think it's jailable to put a Snickers in the freezer. I think that's
Bo Bishop to jail for 6 months.
You're with me when it comes to certain etiquette at certain places. We don't need rules for some things. You just need to know. You know how much I like to keep my car clean. I like to vacuum that thing.
Yeah.
At least once a week.
And
sometimes twice.
I think that's good.
And I like to wipe down the dashboard with the Armor All wipes at least once a week, too. I need to do that here now. It's already getting a little dusty, and that makes me a little antsy. So earlier this week, it was a little bit busy. It was a nice day. I'm at the Moo Moo after getting the haircut, trying to kill 2 birds with one stone. It's right there in the same little Hilliard swing. Sometimes I go to the Chick-fil-A when it's right next to it. Sometimes I can get the air in my tires at the tire discounters. That's right next door, too. When it's a crowd at the vacuums, you've got to just get the job done, okay? When there's 4 cars that are waiting to get into a bay, and then the other thing, too, is if you're going to wait and then block the entrance to the actual car wash, you need to move. You need to just get out of there. Come back another time. Don't block that. But there's one guy in a red Accord. He's just cleaning it and cleaning it and cleaning it. And I'm waiting and I'm watching because I'm going to get another
Maybe
spot
it's really
that opens
dirty,
up.
Timmy.
Well,
maybe he bludgeoned someone to death in there.
I don't care what he did. I don't care what you did. You're not using the public vacuums.
You got to get a shop vac.
Do a 20-minute clean.
Shop vac in the garage for that type of job, right, Teddy?
I don't want to put a limit on time, I don't want to say, it's got to be 3 minutes. It's got to be 5 minutes.
Yes,
what
you do.
Think is right.
You do want to put a limit on time.
I don't want to limit people. I just want you to know and look out for your fellow man or woman that's waiting. So to the guys that are taking too long at the vacuum cleaner bay, go to jail.
And taking too long at Willow Bay as well.
Willow Bay
NBA Inside Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Filmmaker Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Former
does all the
Pirates player
Transformers.
Jason Bay.
And then golfer Jason Day.
Nope.
Not
completely
Bay.
different. You suck and lose.
San Francisco Bay. Why don't we just lay by the bay? Make things out of
Well, then
clay.
there's Tampa
We just
Bay.
may. What do you say? Tampa Bay.
Are you done?
Well, for now.
Well, it's all
gonna be-
day, yes.
But it's going to be plenty.
We're done for
Plenty.
now.
More to come.
Get in touch with us with your jailbirds. I don't know if people are talking about it. I want to reward Herbie.
You don't.
I do. I want to reward him. He's a good dog daddy.
Stop it. I don't. I know what you're doing
I'm not
right
doing anything.
now,
I'm not doing anything.
and I don't like it.
Browns fans may have to deal with something this weekend that will soon be a thing of the past. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got some stop-and-go traffic that's causing about a 10-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between East Broad Street and 11th Avenue. Also, watch for some slowdown due to an accident that's on the right shoulder of eastbound 70 on the east side at Hamilton Road. This report is sponsored by AAA Tire and Auto Service. October is Car Care Month. Visit your local AAA Tire and Auto Service location and save $40 on any repair of $150 or more. And on the plus side, AAA members save more. Offer valid October 1st through October 31st. See store for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Don't let credit hold you back. Capital Ford of Columbus and Whitehall welcomes all credit types with open arms. Find your dream ride and get approved fast. Call 614-861-7150 or on the web at capitalfordofcolumbus.com.
When you need a mini excavator or a not-so-mini excavator, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. With the largest rental fleet and hardest working equipment experts in Columbus, we can help you take a big step toward a mini excavator in one of 17 different sizes, from 2,000 to 18,000 pound machines, with 6 to 24 feet of reach and 5 to 15 feet digging depth. Though in the most rental locations, and it's no wonder the Columbus builders who are building Columbus lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
A government shutdown affects everybody. It means missed paychecks for our troops. It means delays for critical services for ordinary Americans. And it disrupts the work Congressman Mike Carey does to deliver results for his constituents. Like voting for the Social Security Fairness Act to get public servants like police, firefighters, and teachers their full Social Security benefits on time and without delay. Mike Carey also voted for a continuing resolution to keep the government open while budget negotiations continue. It passed the House with bipartisan support, but failed to pass the Senate, and the government still shuttered. Congressman Mike Carey urges our senators to put politics aside and reopen our government before innocent Americans are harmed further by the shutdown. To learn more about Congressman Mike Carey's bipartisan efforts to reopen our government, call Congressman Carey's office at 614-927-6902 or visit carey.house.gov. Paid for with official funds from the office of Mike Carey.
Did someone say jackpot? The Ohio Lottery's Mega Millions jackpot is up to $625 million. That's $625 million. Jackpots start at $50 million and grow faster than ever. Play today and pick up the new $5 Win Big Scratch Off. It has a top prize of $100,000, and non-winning tickets can be entered into My Lotto Rewards for a chance to win Cleveland or Cincinnati football tickets, and even a trip to football's biggest game. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
With business banking, Tel Ohio Credit Union takes it personally. That's why they are the #1 SBA lender among Ohio credit unions. You are a member, not a number. That's the Tel Ohio difference. Visit telohio.org/business.
Certain restrictions apply. Tel Ohio is open to all in central and southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
Dormar, you're kind of cute.
Ugh, gross. Can I come over to your house one time and you not have your husband prancing around in its tidy whities?
Well, I can't do laundry because our septic line is clogged.
Call Dormar. They do same-day plumbing repair.
Dormar, you're kind of cute.
You're listening to the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report, featuring the latest player injury updates from a fellowship-trained Mount Carmel sports medicine specialist physician, so you know who's in and who's out for this week's games.
Our doctor, as usual, is Dr. Brian Galoni. Doc, let's talk injuries. Jets wide receiver Garrett Wilson, unfortunately, is going to miss, it looks like possibly 2 or 3 weeks with a hyperextension to his knee. I know we don't have a lot of specifics, but when they say that timeline, how severe of a hyperextension does that sound like to you?
So T-bone, a hyperextension could cause a lot of damage or cause very little. You start thinking, did he tear some ligaments? Does he got a meniscus injury? Does he have a cartilage injury? If they're saying he's going to miss a couple of weeks, that tells me he didn't do any major tears in there, probably sprained it, so a little less concerning.
And then a probably much more concerning injury would be Niners linebacker Fred Warner, who had a gruesome dislocated ankle, broken ankle. His recovery is going to be very difficult, right?
Yeah, he's got a long recovery. He's got a lot of damage in there. I'm pretty sure they're talking about surgery. They're saying he dislocated. That means he's got torn ligaments. That's going to be a 4 to 6 week healing. But then he also broke bones, which is not surprising. And if they're going to have to pin those, you're probably talking 6 to 8 weeks after that. So he's got a long recovery. I'd be surprised to see him back this season.
From a mental standpoint, how do these athletes and just regular people, when there's a traumatic injury like that, is that something that now in modern medicine you have to take into account, not just the physical, but the mental aspect?
When he was carted off the field, he was just kind of staring off into space. What a lot of people call he was kind of in shock from that. But then as he's recovering, this is a pretty horrific injury. There are sports psychologists. There's people that this is what they specialize in. A lot of mental aspects to the game, but, as you can imagine, coming back from a traumatic injury like this, it's going to require some work and some mental exercises.
Great info as always, Doc. We appreciate it. We'll talk again next week.
Absolutely.
That was the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report with T-Bone. Mount Carmel, because of you.
Your credit, your car, our promise. At Capital Ford of Columbus and Whitehall, we approve all credit types. Perfect, challenged, or none. Drive off today with easy financing. Visit today or online at capitalfordofcolumbus.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. I'm Brandon Beam. The undefeated Buckeyes on the road tomorrow to take on the 2-4 Wisconsin Badgers. Head coach Ryan Day. He's got one goal for this team. It's to not get too comfortable.
We have to fight against complacency. When you start winning games, it's easy to think, oh, that's okay or that's okay. No, it doesn't work that way. You really got to dig in and make sure that everything is being not only done the same way, but even more efficiently week in and week out.
Coverage for us begins at 10 a.m. We got the kickoff from Camp Randall at 3:30. High school football game of the week takes us to 7-1 Hamilton Township. They host 6-2 Bloom Carroll. Kickoff right here on the Fan at 7 o'clock. Game 5 of the ALCS between the Mariners and the Blue Jays. That series is split at 2 a-pop. First pitch in that one is at 6. And the Dodgers looking to sweep the Brewers tonight in L.A. at 8:30. This one's sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Enjoy rates lower than the national average. Plus a special rate on balance transfers with a Visa Platinum or Visa with Rewards card. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on the Fan, Ohio's poo-poo destination.
This show has over 50 years of combined radio experience. They also have a combined mental age of 11. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
We have very sophisticated humor here, big voice guy. All right? Watch yourself.
Beamer plays along. Quick.
You know what we like here? Not as much as T-Bone. I mean, he lives there. But we like a good convenience store. We like a good gas station.
Oh, and yeah, nobody as much as T-Bone.
I saw a list here of the top convenience stores in the nation ranked by customers. I have 24 of them here. Anyway, number 1 on the list is Quick Trip with a score of 82. Quick is cleverly spelled Kwik.
See, I gotta look this up now because there's a Quick Trip with a K, W-I-K, but then there's the standard spelling Quick Trip, which is the one that I'm more familiar with. You can probably envision the logo. It's red, like a red square with a QT. I looked it up right here. That's still a thing. I didn't know if that was
maybe
the
different.
same.
No, it's different because that Quick Trip is number 4 on this list.
Okay, so it's still also one of the best because I thought Quick Trip was amazing.
K Quick Trip is in first place. We have a tie for second. Sheetz and Wawa are tied for second place with 82 points. Then Quick Trip is next with 80 points. Then it's Buckeyes, Love's, Maverick, Meyer, and Murphy USA all tied with 79 points.
Meyer, the Meyer, like our Meyer.
Yes.
They're counting that.
Yes.
Okay, they're counting that in there.
They're counting that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one's more like a technicality to me. Like you're talking about like a Walmart gas station. Some of the Walmarts have those, but not all of them. And the Meyer ones are nice. I wouldn't say that they're not, but they they are nowhere near like what a beefed up Buckeyes would be now, or a Sheetz when you're on an interstate. And they have so much land. Like, that's the thing. That's why when I see some new Sheetz open up and they don't stick to their MO, which is buying massive amounts of land.
No, they don't do that anymore,
so
buddy.
You have a humongous parking lot and room to really drive around that parking lot.
I want to do donuts, damn it.
I don't want to be in a tight quarter or I'm at risk of backing into someone. Jail for the Sheetz that don't buy enough land. They got to go to jail for that.
I'm reading this list in the Cincinnati Enquirer, and they made a little point to say Cincinnati's 86-year-old United Dairy Farmers, UDF, is noticeably absent from this year's ranking. It says, but remains a favorite in Ohio. Now, they have nearly 200 stores across 3 states, does UDF. I don't know if they're just thought of as too regionally small to be on this list. I don't think that's the case. I will tell you, though, I used to be a big fan of UDF.
And
used to be a big fan.
Something happened to them.
It was
here
always
recently.
nice. The people were nice. It was clean. You got the ice cream there. It was very good. Milkshakes, all that stuff.
Chops
right?
used to work there. He'd throw you a milkshake.
Hi. The last 10 years or so, they've really taken a crap.
I have not gone into one, and there's one not too far from me. If the location is still banging, right off of Wilson Road. Does that sound right?
I mean, there is a Wilson Road.
No. So you've never stopped at that one, but there was one right there, not far from Raymond Golf Course, and I have not been myself to a UDF in at least 5 years. And by the way,
step up your game.
By the way, a couple more thoughts on this. Quick Trip, the one with the Q, that's based out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, so that makes sense why I would have seen more of those in the Kansas, Missouri, off of I-70 area in the Midwest. And just my own 2 cents, if we're talking about a convenience store list and ExxonMobil is going to be up there at 11 and Chevron, these are just straight up gas station brands.
Where's a Turkey Hill?
Well, Turkey Hill, but the one I'm more thinking of is 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is just it's an American institution.
They're on here.
I know, but they're at 16. You can't be 7-Eleven and not in the top 10. You should be living in the top 5, preferably top 3 or number 1. Like, their marketing team, whoever the parent company of 7-Eleven is, I believe they own Speedway now, or maybe Speedway owns 7-Eleven now, because you can go into a Speedway and get a branded Slurpee. They have the actual 7-Eleven Slurpees, which is that not the best gas station specific or convenience store item of all time? A Slurpee. Just a straight up Slurpee. You talk about a road stop.
Yeah, I mean, there are people now that will say, oh my God, they do scratch kitchens in gas stations now. And,
No.
Yes, but if we're talking about like one of the OGs you would stop for, Slurpee.
A treat, like a convenience store treat that is specific to that sort of genre, a Slurpee is the greatest. I find that's too bad for them, that they're barely clinging to a top 20 ranking of convenience stores. They got to do better.
We are living in the age of the gas station and the age of the convenience store. You know, T-Bone would drive across a state if a new one opened up that he saw some good reviews on.
I think
in the parking lot.
The Buckeyes are coming, right?
I think so.
I think we were hitting up a Marion's on our way to Indy recently. We did a little family trip, and I want to say, like, when we were off the little side road or state road to get to the Marion's, there was a huge plot of land that had the Buckeyes signs up for it.
They bring in the Wawas, too? I know it's a Pennsylvania thing.
They are fantastic. They really are.
See, I'm not a big fan of those places.
I think their sandwich program.
I don't buy food at gas stations. I'm a fat ass, but I will go to a restaurant and buy food there. If I go into a gas station, it's because I want a can of pop or a bag of chips, or I got to take a piss. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm going in there.
And again, Wawa is also right up there with a Buckeyes and with a Sheetz at making sure that their convenience stores are big. They're double-sided. That's awesome, too. Wawa also stepped right in line with Sheetz at buying big plots of real estate with large parking lots with gas station banks on both sides and the double-sided convenience store.
See, that's the thing. I think we're losing track of the plot. I think we have to have rankings where it's ease of use when it comes to driving around and not feeling cramped.
Like a Love's,
and like
too.
you can go in a pump and, not feel like you're boxed in, right? You got some space to move. Also, cleanliness of bathrooms.
Absolutely.
That should be the list.
Cleanliness and quality. Like, how often are you renovating them? Like 5 years goes by, you'd have to retile that stuff. The amount of foot traffic that's coming in there.
I'm going to start
new
my
toilets,
own
everything.
little convenience store, little truck stop. I'm going to have the best bathrooms in the world. You're going to have the doors that go all the way down to the floor. All the way down. Like you got your own little personal apartment, and it goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Where are you going to get the money for this, though?
What are you talking about?
If you're going to do it, you need to do it right.
Oh, I'm going to do it
there
right.
There needs to be a seal on those doors.
You're right, like a shower,
a
like
seal.
a walk-in shower seal, okay? And seal Kiss Marone.
Not Kiss Marone.
And I'm going to bring back the bathroom attendant. There's going to be someone in there sitting on a stool.
He's going to have mints,
clean towels,
Listerine,
everything,
Listerine strips,
and I'm going to pay him well. It's not going to just be tips. He's going to be on
$20
salary.
an hour.
He's going to be on salary.
Yeah,
he's going to be
gig.
there for all your needs.
And there is going to be a standard of excellence. Of politeness,
his job,
kindness,
it
is premium customer service.
Is to go into a stall after the deed's been completed, make sure everything went down okay, everything's cleaned all right. You're part attendant, part custodian. You do it all, and I'm going to pay you accordingly for that. It's a coveted position.
Well, I think that's fantastic.
You wouldn't stop at that place?
I think it's fantastic.
I made that the focus of my marketing.
Are you going gas station as well? We're just gonna
all of it.
It's gonna be
truck stop,
everything.
All of it.
We could kick any convenience store / gas station's ass if you really went all the way. Take you all the way.
If I win Mega Millions, that's what I'm doing.
The doors are going all the way down to the floor.
I'll buy the radio station. I don't care. This radio station can go to hell. I'm gonna buy a truck stop. And I'm going to just remodel it. It's going to be the best truck stop you ever saw in your life.
They're going to be like the bathrooms at Restoration Hardware. Thick, heavy wooden doors with brass handles.
All right, Browns fans may have to deal with something this weekend that will soon be a thing of the past. They are calling for strong winds and rain for the Dolphins game this weekend, because that's what I want. I want two teams that are perhaps the worst in football and then give them weather. Actually, I do. Because if you're going to take two crappy teams and put them together, at least make it interesting. Have them play in a hurricane.
Slop. Yeah, that's what I want for them too. I want to have weather games as much as humanly possible. You yourself, you love the weather.
I do love the weather.
So you have to embrace this.
I embrace it.
Even though it's not snow. You got to embrace this. You saw it with the Chicago-Washington game recently where fumbles were happening left and right. Hopefully, it'll be a different story as the Commanders go to Dallas because they need to get a win now. But I'm excited for the sloppy, messy game.
I want to talk about some interesting college football matchups to focus on this weekend.
Yeah.
That's coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is a little stop and go and causing a 5-minute holdup on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 East and West split. And you're looking at a 5-minute holdup on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from 161 to Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Commercial Insurance can protect your small business with over 30 coverage options, an easy-to-use mobile app, personalized discounts, and more. Get a quote in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. Together to serve you better. Schedule today at thewaterworks.com.
Another summer has ended, and you may have noticed that your energy is lower, your workouts aren't as productive, perhaps you aren't sleeping as well and feel foggy all the time, maybe even your sex drive is off. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're experiencing some or all of these symptoms, it's likely you have low testosterone. And if that's what's going on with you, don't wait. You need to call us at Tri-State Men's Health and get treated for your low T. Because living with low testosterone is no way to live. With our low T treatments, if you're like most guys, your life will change considerably. Improved sleep, better energy, greater gains in the gym, better mental clarity, and your sex drive will likely improve as well. Plus, most men see these results in just a few weeks. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes PSA and T-test and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you're a sports card fan like me, you've got to check out Midwest Cards in the Arena District, right outside Nationwide Arena. These guys are true collectors themselves, and they've built a shop that lets you experience card collecting in a whole new way. They've got sealed boxes, packs, single cards, signed memorabilia, and plenty of TVs in their lounge. Yeah, they have a lounge. And don't forget the card bar, where you can open packs while you have an adult beverage. It's awesome. Stop by Midwest Cards today and tell them T-Bone sent you.
Realtors usually charge you 6% to sell your house, but not my guys that sell for 1% realtors. They take 1%. It's in the name. And this is full service. No shortcuts, no for sale by owner crapola. They do it all. Call 614-451-6616.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay. How about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Columbus, the Blue Jackets schedule is out. And you can lock in your seats with ticket plans starting at just 11 games. Don't miss a moment of the action. Visit BlueJackets.com.
Friday night can only mean one thing: the Capital Ford High School football game of the week.
This week, Bloom Carroll at Hamilton Township.
Live coverage starts Friday at 6:30. Your home of Friday Night Lights, The Fan.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
Do you have foot pain? Foot pain is not normal regardless of your age or job. Podiatric physicians are the most qualified doctors to care for your feet and can provide important foot care solutions or shoe inserts to better manage foot pain. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state and are dedicated to providing the highest quality foot and ankle care. We've been serving the profession and the public for over 100 years. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
Eggland's Best, the only eggs with more fresh and delicious taste, plus superior nutrition. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Here's a look at your Friday night forecast as we are tracking mostly cloudy skies and temperatures cooling down to the low 50s here for the overnight hours. Before Saturday, we're tracking mostly sunny skies and temperatures warming up nicely into the low 80s here across central Ohio. Could be talking about some record highs here for Saturday afternoon. But then big changes arriving here for Sunday as we track showers, storms, and windy conditions here as we see highs only in the 60s on your Sunday. And the cooler weather is likely to continue as we head into next week. That's a look at your 10 weather impact forecast. I'm meteorologist Aaron White here on 97.1 The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
Two men who are not allowed to sleep in the same room as their wives. This is Man and Timmy.
It is, of course, a Go to Jail Friday. Also, coming up later, I've got a surprise for Mike at 5:17. Find out what that is.
You wouldn't tell me what it is.
I don't want to tell you.
No, I know, but sometimes in the radio business, all right, we manufacture surprises.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, I'm going to pretend here that I don't know that you're going to do this. But in this situation, I have no idea what your surprise is, and I'm slightly terrified.
I'll just tell you that it's good. I'll tell you that it's good.
Good for me or good for you?
It's good for all of us because I'll partake. Teddy can partake. It's going to be mainly good for you and a nice way to end the week.
Okay.
You know, like a nice way to make you happy while you go into the weekend. What could be better than that? But for getting the Go to Jail, Jailbirds in here to us, you know how to do that. You can text the burner phone, 614-787-3093. The email is up and going now. I see some of you guys hitting that up. That's goodcleanboy@gmail.com. And on Twitter and X @ManAndTimmy. Where do you want me to go first? I got all the different, I got burner, Twitter, I got email. Where do you want me to start?
Timmy?
You don't care.
Jimmy Crack Corn.
Let's go to Good Clean Boy, the email. My guys.
He's the senior hurler.
Jordan here. A couple weeks ago, I heard Timmy talking about Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel. Yes, we did. I listened to him for about 3 whole minutes making fun of his appearance and the way that he dresses and other things of that nature. Is it a coincidence that no one on planet Earth has seen one Timothy Hall or one Mike McDaniel in the same room together at the same time? It is not, because I'm pretty sure that Tim and Mike are the same tracksuit wearing, gold chain dangling, fake drug kingpin of Miami. I would like to send Timmy Hall's mirror to jail for the fact that it clearly isn't doing its job of reminding him that he's a middle-aged man who not only resembles Mike McDaniel, but clearly is the same person altogether. Go to jail and then to hell.
Now, first of all,
good email,
cosign. I enjoy that very much. Second of all, you do have a similar fashion sense, but you don't necessarily look like him.
Okay, but
he looks like Pete Davidson.
He does, right? I don't look anything like Mike McDaniel. And can we just let people in on something? Like,
what are you going to let them in on?
I am dressing this way. I don't really know why.
No, you don't say that it's just comedy for the show.
It is.
No, it's not.
Fun. It's for everybody's amusement.
It started
and now maybe
that way.
I do kind of like it.
It started that way, but now it's transformed into something else. Okay, you're like Ric Flair. Back in the day, there were 2 Ric Flairs. There was a Richard Fleer. He went home to his wife and child. And then there was Ric Flair. He went to work. He was crazy styling, profiling. Over the years, the persona of Ric Flair ate up Richard Fleer.
He just became him.
All right, just became him. There's no difference now.
Yep.
And his personal life obviously struggled for it, but I'm just saying they became the gimmick. Timmy.
When you have split personalities, you've got to watch that because one can take over the other.
I'm telling you right now, man, you're living that gimmick now.
I mean, it just happened again today. I walk in here. I'm wearing my bright red Adidas tracksuit.
And you look fabulous, by the way.
I've got a gold chain as well. I don't think I have too many accessories beyond that. I mean, I wear glasses. That doesn't count as an accessory for me. I have to wear glasses.
You left the pinky ring at home today.
I don't have any rings on. I don't have earrings. I don't have any piercings on my face, right? So it's just glasses and a gold chain and the tracksuit. And Teddy is wearing his gray Adidas tracksuit. Matty Ice is leaving the room when we switch shows. He looks right at Teddy and says, oh, man, like, what a tracksuit. I'm digging the gray and the black right here. Says nothing to me.
Well, of course he says nothing to you.
It has just continued to devolve where there's nothing I can wear anymore. I could come in here nude from the waist down, and they just, there goes Timmy dangling on in. Nothing would happen.
Because they know you.
There's nothing else I could do.
You're a fool.
I've topped
and
out.
Teddy usually dresses like a normal person, so when he comes in a tracksuit, it's big news.
But yet I'll still go back and I'll wear a dress shirt and I'll wear a vest.
And when you do that, we say something because that's odd. It's like, what are you doing? You got regular clothes on today? Somebody die?
Let me give you one more from the burner phone. My short-haired Billy Zayners.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Kirk Herbstreit of ESPN.
I hear you guys talk often about the I-670 bridge near Grandview, especially when you travel west. It astonishes me How many cars don't use the flipping pavement that's there for your benefit? It's 3 lanes of traffic.
Oh, no. They'll sit in the left 2 lanes.
Yeah, listen to it. It's 3 lanes of traffic, but it backs up for more than a mile as everyone just tries to cram into 2 lanes. What the hell, Broseph? Go to jail, idiot drivers, for not using all the lanes that are open.
Oh, no, because the lane's going to end in 1.5 miles. All right.
We see it every day.
Well, then we'll all merge together.
We see it every single day.
Idiots. All right.
What do you got with college football?
We got a lot of college football this weekend that I think is interesting. First of all, tonight, you don't have to wait till tomorrow. Tonight, Nebraska at Minnesota. This is a game that's got Nebraska disappointment written all over it.
100%.
I'm going to be tuning in. Yeah. I'm going to be enjoying the game tonight. There may be a little thing about this in my parlay. Coming up at the top of the 5 o'clock hour. Tomorrow, we got Oklahoma at South Carolina. Here's why this is interesting to me. What does Oklahoma do? Do they pull a Penn State and crap all over themselves because they had a terrible loss to Texas last week, right? Or do they come back and beat South Carolina on the road?
This is a game that scares me for what the SEC folk are going to say. Does it not for you?
There's a couple games like that on the schedule because if the favorites win, then it's going to be, look how dominant this conference is.
Yeah.
If the underdogs win, it's look how deep this conference is.
Precisely. And you look at South Carolina's schedule, and it's just ranked opponent, ranked opponent, ranked opponent, ranked opponent for the next 4 weeks. And they've already played a couple because college football's decided to rank 11 SEC teams. So any SEC team schedule you open up, it's going to be nothing but ranked opponents. That's what they get.
SEC football has become Big Ten basketball at this point, where you will look up at an AP poll during the regular season, and you may see 10 teams ranked from the Big Ten.
If we're talking about recently, SEC football has become SEC basketball.
Well, that's true. But what I'm about to say is, but you know that not a lot of those teams are really going to win anything.
No.
Right? They're not good enough to win a championship.
They got to look a little bit deeper.
By the way, speaking of that, you got Texas A&M at Arkansas. Now, Arkansas is like a 2-win football team, but they did take Tennessee to the brink, and they took Ole Miss to the brink. They're at home. There's a potential for an upset there.
They didn't really take Notre Dame to the brink.
No, they didn't. Notre Dame ran them right out.
That was, and I believe they were at home, and Notre Dame went down south and smacked them around, 56-13.
Ole Miss at Georgia, huge game in the conference. Georgia's already lost the game. Ole Miss has not.
Yeah, and Ole Miss can do no wrong here too. Like that one's set up. You go on the road to Georgia.
It's a tough loss. What are you going to do?
It's a tough loss. They're 6-1.
They have one loss on the season.
They'll slip to what? 7. They might do a flip flop. Georgia goes.
They're not going out of the top 10.
5 or 6. Oh, Ole Miss is not going out of the top 10. If Georgia loses, that'll be the thing. If Georgia loses at home and goes to 5-2, they're probably not going to ding them that much because it's a top 5 Ole Miss team. But it is
their
Georgia
second loss then at this point.
They'll probably drop them to 15 or so.
I understand we have a 12-team playoff, but you get 2 losses next to your name. It's got to make you a little bit nervous. Tennessee at Alabama. That's another big game. And an interesting one involving a Big Ten team. We talked to Rittenberg about this yesterday. USC at Notre Dame. You know, Notre Dame can do nothing wrong the rest of the season.
They cannot lose again.
All right, they can't lose again. Yep. They're done losing. They have to win out. And let's see what USC is. Are they just another pretender like they've been the last couple of years when they've shown signs of life? Or do they go on the road and get themselves a big victory? And if they do, you look at the best teams in the conference right now, especially with Penn State taking a crap, they'd be right up there.
I cannot see USC doing this. Can you? I would be pretty surprised if they went on the road and won with everything that Notre Dame is playing for right now. They don't have a conference championship game. This is the rivalry game. This is the one ranked opponent left on Notre Dame's schedule now.
You know who's out shopping for gold watches this weekend? Kurt Signetti.
Yeah, he is.
I'm going to talk about the scratch that he's making. Coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 5-minute delay due to a crash if you're on East Spring Street between Jefferson Avenue and Cleveland Avenue. And you're looking at a small slowdown on southbound 71 on the north side between Polaris Parkway and 270. This report is sponsored by Ohio Secretary of State. Ohio's election is November 4th, and you have 3 convenient ways to vote: early in-person voting, absentee voting, and voting on Election Day. Find everything you need at voteohio.gov. That's voteohio.gov. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
Just announced. Get 0% financing for 60 months on all 2025 Tucson and Tucson hybrids. Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit ends 11/3.
An evening with Larry the Cable Guy.
I'm the only guy ever gone from Nutrisystem commercials to heartburn medication.
Friday, February 20th, Mershon Auditorium. On sale now, online at Ticketmaster.com.
Did someone say jackpot? The Ohio Lottery's Mega Millions jackpot is up to $625 million. That's $625 million. Jackpots start at $50 million and grow faster than ever. Play today and pick up the new $5 Win Big Scratch Off. It has a top prize of $100,000, and non-winning tickets can be entered into My Lotto Rewards for a chance to win Cleveland or Cincinnati football tickets, and even a trip to football's biggest game. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My sinks gurgle, they barely drain. The toilet overflowed. I plunge all day with no luck. What's wrong with this commode?
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain, or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee. It's 93 or free. Guaranteed. Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man's wife would rather bang her head up against a wall instead of listening to this show. Timmy's wife is banging the milkman. This is Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. There's a lot of window companies out there. Why should you go with Universal Windows Direct? Let me tell you. First of all, they pay me. You're listening to me. I assume you like me on some level, so it's good for me if you do. Also, because of a deal like this, you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, and there's no limit. So if you have 8 windows that need replacing, you only pay for 4. If you have 100 windows, good for you, must be nice. You only pay for 50. It's that simple. So don't wait for it to get super cold. That hot air starts leaking out from your furnace, right? That's expensive.
Yeah.
Mr. Moneybags, call my friends at Universal Windows Direct for a free in-home estimate. 614-502-5220. UniversalWindowsDirect.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Get you that seal. A kiss from a rose seal.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Kurt Signetti. He's the head coach at Indiana. He is now the 3rd highest paid coach in college football. I never thought I would say that with Indiana in the same sentence. Let him live. He has had quite the journey, as all big-time head coaches do. They all had to start somewhere. But Kurt Signetti's journey really started like 5 years ago, because you go back 5 years, this dude was coaching at Elon, making like $95,000 a year.
Yeah, he even mentioned he was sitting there doing the coaches show with Don Fisher, I believe is the guy at Indiana, has been for a long time. He's good. And Signetti mentioned $130,000 being his salary at James Madison not that long ago. I don't
have
was
that.
Trying to give him a joke about how he should be picking up the tab.
On this story here, it says 5 years ago, James Madison hires Kurt Signetti at $425,000.
Well, so it must have been
annually.
Yeah, it must have been his job before JMU then. Yeah.
Elon.
Yeah, it must have been
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
2 years ago, so he's making $425,000. First of all, he's making, what do you say, 100 grand?
Yeah, he said himself $130,000. I don't know how that crosses
Maybe he got
with
bonuses.
What you have there, yeah.
So he's working at Elon 5 years ago. James Madison hires him, $425,000. And 2 years ago, Indiana hires him $4.5 million annually. Last year, signs another extension. That 4.5 goes up to $8 million. And now, another extension to $11.6 million. He went from, depending on what you read,
it's unbelievable.
Less than six figures a year as a head coach to $11.6 million per year in a 5-year time span.
And one of the top guys, too. And you talk about, like, stories. You talk about it's never too late. We've seen this in other sports, and it's always cool when it happens. You've got a dude that's at Elon, right? That's in the middle of North Carolina. They're the Phoenix. Then goes to James Madison.
Why do you know that?
Harrisonburg, Virginia. They're the Dukes. And then here he is doing what he's doing. How do I know it? I know
it's
all
not
these
impressive.
things.
It's actually a sickness. It's a cry for help.
I know all these things. Elon's in the Southern Conference. James Madison was in the old CAA.
Teddy,
then they
take
moved
out
on
the
to
butterfly
American.
net for this one.
I've got family, too, that goes to those places. But I love it. You love to see this. It's great for Indiana that they've got the ability to retain somebody like this. And I don't care what anybody else is saying right now. You know, Paul Feinbaum, he's going to talk about how they're rushing into this. I think this is your guy. Like, if you're Indiana, this is the guy that you have to throw the money at. And you do pump the brakes. This does not mean Indiana football is going to turn into Ohio State over the next 5 to 10 years, and they're going to have that kind of consistency. But this is the guy that they want. They are going to be expecting maybe what we always knew Wisconsin football to be, right? Like when you talk about a bar, you're talking about an 8-win, 9-win, then go after double-digit win seasons and strike while the iron's hot, make playoff appearances every so often. And also, like we just saw with James Franklin's contract, you can say the buyout is whatever the buyout is, but there's always going to be language in there that alleviates that. And if the guy is going to continue to work on, it might not even be any of a buyout. So I think this is a pretty cool thing in college football.
Although, you know, the last coach who signed a big-time deal like this that raised eyebrows in the Big Ten was at Michigan State.
Mel Tucker.
And then, you know, he's like panting on the phone with the HR woman. Don't say anything.
God, that was weird, right?
This is disturbing. I work in compliance.
What did they do? What did they do? What did Mel have? A 10-win season? Because that wasn't.
I think so.
It wasn't.
They went to the playoffs. And they got waxed in the playoffs, but they still went.
They went 5-7 the next year. That is disturbing. What did he wind up getting ousted for?
That.
I know that. What other? Do you remember any other details with that?
I think he was on the phone with her and he whipped it out. What else you want?
If I had known that sort of thing was frowned upon.
My goodness, to reach around the guy, to use his hands.
And I would not have done that, but I did not see that anywhere in the handbook.
Mm-hmm.
Want some jailbirds?
Little Louis C.K. on the phone.
That sounds a little Louis C.K.
Louis asked for permission first. Do you mind? Excuse me. Do you mind if I,
Is that your Louis? Jailbirds.
What do you think, Anthony Schlegel?
I like watching dudes.
All right, come on, let's go.
My loose newt sacks.
Yeah, inside, I want to kill myself.
I need to send my wife to jail. Every single time I go into our bathroom to do anything, there's standing water on the sink. We just got this brand new vanity installed 6 months ago. It's a beautiful white granite, and every time there's water seeping into it. There's always water splashed around where the new faucets were installed as well, and I can already see it starting to yellow. Go to jail, my wife.
You know what? I'd like to see that as well. My wife has her own little vanity on her side of the bathroom.
Has her own vanity?
Yeah.
Separate vanity.
Separate vanity.
Must be nice.
It is nice.
It's not even just one vanity, but a double sink vanity.
It's a separate
knob.
Separate on the other side of the door. That's where she is.
On the other side of the door?
Well, we have an opening, right? I'm on one side and she's on the other side.
Oh, like the opening's in the middle. And then
yes,
it's like
in the middle.
Go your separate ways. So
well, it's not that big.
We're talking like a bedroom size
You've
bathroom.
been in my bathroom.
I've not been in your
Don't you remember
bathroom?
that one time I invited you in my bathroom?
Would you like to touch my monkey?
It's a wonderful bathroom.
So, I wash my face at night. I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Take a little soap and I wash my face.
Who doesn't wash their face?
I got my face sort of like over the sink.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a nice
over the sink.
Over the sink because I'm normal, right? My wife will wash her face like she's in a Noxzema commercial. She stands straight up, and she's splashing.
No, I got
just
it.
Waves of water.
It's a hell of a visualization.
It's hitting the wall behind her, and then it just sticks there. Because then once you get water in the drywall, good luck.
She's doing Gatorade baths.
My God. Yeah. And I say,
splashes everywhere.
We have to repaint the bathroom like every year.
Yeah.
Because it looks like someone's been murdered on our wall.
Sarah's like this in the kitchen too. And the number one thing I want to get done next, I need a backsplash. I don't want to redo the entire kitchen.
Oh, you got to have a backsplash. You do a lot of cooking. You need a backsplash.
You got to have a backsplash. It drives me nuts. But in the meantime, we don't. I've painted that wall back there the color that the rest of the kitchen area is, so it looks nice. And whenever we're doing dishes, I am able to do the dishes while keeping the water in the sink. Sometimes a couple of droplets get out of there, sure, but then I have a towel that is designated for that. Or I will just wipe down all of the countertops when I'm done doing the dishes. Always there's little water droplets on the drywall.
Why do
I got to
we
go around
why do we have this
and dry
fascination with just overflowing water? Like I'll see it in like the Coke commercials where they're dropping the ice cubes down from like a 2-story building.
Oh, I love it. I mean, an ice cube,
and it
that's
splashes
refreshing.
in the pop, and the pop goes all over the place. You're making a mess.
You don't like to see that pop going everywhere.
You're making a mess.
And that's sticky, too.
Someone's got to clean that up. There's someone shooting that commercial. There's a poor custodian off to the side. I guess I got to wipe that up again. Who's pouring pop like that?
And for me, with the bathroom, too, we have a little bit of this going on as well. And it's not me, it's Sarah. I will have a clean cloth that I will put sort of on the edge of the sink and the edge of the vanity. So whenever I'm brushing my teeth or I'm washing my face, if anything's going to happen, it's going to soak into a nice, clean cloth.
You're a good boy.
And
You're a good, clean boy.
It looks nice, too. Like, I'll get the one that's colored for the scheme that we have going on.
Happy to be married to you.
She really
should.
She really is. I'm a lucky guy. She's a lucky gal, too. And she knows it. And I will go and wipe up the countertop, not the countertop, but the vanity top as well, which I don't know if we've got a granite or if it's a quartz.
How do you not know what you have?
I think it's a nice quartz. It is a quartz. It's also white. It's very porous.
Porous?
It is. Maybe got
it's
some
a marble.
pores. It's a quartz.
It's pine. The holiday season's almost here. So it's time to get your TV programming schedule. I'm going to tell you what I mean, tell you why. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're going to hit a 10-minute delay due to a crash that's on the right shoulder of southbound 71 on the north side between 670 and Spring Street. Expected to be stop and go from Hudson Street. And there's a 5-minute holdup on westbound 670 from 5th Avenue to 315. This report is sponsored by Custom Air. You're not just a homeowner. You're also a heating system that comes with a blanket owner. You need heating built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard. Visit CustomAirCode.com for your estimate today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at ColumbusMen'sClinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at ColumbusMen'sClinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on a team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Hold up. You get early payout on parlays, too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.
Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th, 2026. The Black Parade is coming to Columbus with My Chemical Romance. And just announced, Bring Me the Horizon. Every sky will build my Over 40 bands announced so far, with nearly 100 more coming soon. Get your early bird passes now. Sonic Temple, May 14th through 17th in Columbus, Ohio. Secure your pass for only $1 down at SonicTempleFestival.com.
All your favorite and least favorite fan shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in 971 The Fan to the search bar and hit that subscribe button. It's free.
We're the land of the free and the home of the sunburnt, freckled fat guy.
Do it now.
Hey, it's Anthony. Wouldn't you want to drive into the new season with a brand new Honda from Germain Honda of Dublin? You can lease the 25 Honda Accord LX for just $199 a month or finance at 3.99% APR. Or the 26 Honda CR-V LX all-wheel drive, leasing from only $319 a month or finance from 4.99% APR. These fall deals are fantastic. Visit Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270, or you can shop online anytime at GermainHondaofDublin.com.
The great thing about Atlas Butler is they do it all. Heating, cooling, plumbing. Look, I'm busy with work. I don't have time to wait around or deal with lots of people. One company, one call, and they do it all. Wonder if they'll clean out my inbox. Seriously, offer that service. Please.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Common Man here for my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. Out of all the commercials I do, I get the most questions about Sell for 1%. That can't be real, right? It's real, and there's no catch. This is a local, family-owned, full-service home selling experience. They do photos. They do the legwork. Everything you would expect from a realtor who charges you 6%. Story time with Common Man. Back when I was banging, my mom became a realtor. Then she was surprised when she had to work nights and weekends, because that's when people actually want to look for homes. She worked at one of the big brokers for like a year, sold a few houses, was a total flake, and she would tell you herself, don't hire my mom. She doesn't deserve 6%. Don't take my word for it. Throw Sell for 1% in the Google machine. 4.9 stars. The average customer saves over 10 grand. No strings and no kidding. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. 614-451-6616. Or check them out at sellfor1%.com.
Have you already started your tailgate? Us too. It's Football Friday.
Sponsored by Tansky's Sawmill Toyota.
Your home of the Buckeyes, the Fan.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. We have Pick Your Parlay coming up at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock has really become, on Fridays, the hour of pizzazz. All right, so we have Pick Your Parlay at 5. We do jazz hands there, and then the final walkthrough at 5:30, which is my favorite segment.
And this week, sandwiched in between a nice little surprise.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
At 5:17.
You said there's a surprise for me, and I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared, man.
Timmy, I just saw this today.
What'd you see?
The holiday season will be here before you know it.
Yeah.
Actually, I kid you not.
Is it not the holiday season already when we're this close to
My
Halloween?
mother-in-law is putting up the Christmas tree next week.
No.
She's a lunatic.
I thought you said it's supposed to be after Halloween.
No. Before Halloween.
Before Halloween.
Yeah, before Halloween.
You can't put a Christmas tree up before Halloween. That's jail.
Right.
That's 25 years in jail.
Timmy, I don't know what to tell you. She's my mother-in-law.
No one else has an issue with it?
I have asked my wife if this is grounds for justifiable homicide. She won't let me do it.
Father-in-law is cool with that? He's just
he
maligned
does
to
whatever
it.
the hell she wants to do like a good husband.
How could you look at the Christmas tree when it's not even Halloween? Anyway.
I saw a list today of all the Hallmark Christmas movies that are going to be released.
You did?
During the Christmas season, yes.
Oh, man.
And I know you're a big fan of the Hallmark Christmas movies.
I love them.
I'm going to give you the name of the movie. I'm a little disappointed at the cast of some of these movies because, I like the D-list celebrities from the 90s showing up. There's not a lot of those.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they've almost aged out.
I thought like they forced Lacey Chabert into slave labor, like Hallmark slavery.
She may be on one of these movies.
Okay.
Or in one of these movies.
She better be.
The first Christmas movie, brand new Christmas movie of the year, will air tomorrow.
No.
Yes. Saturday, October 18th.
'Tis the season.
This is brand new. It's called A Royal Montana Christmas, starring Bo Bishop.
Are you serious? It's a Royal Montana Christmas?
It says, overwhelmed by her royal duties during the Christmas season, Princess Victoria of Zelenaria is ready for a change of pace.
Princess of Zenobia?
Looking to decompress in the days leading up to Christmas, she decides to take a vacation to Peaceful Pines Ranch in Montana, where, of course, she meets a feller. And he's going to make her question if royal life is for her.
Now, what does he do?
I got a lot of movies to get through, homie.
Is he working on a farm? Is he working construction?
Looks like a
What
dude
does he
ranch
do?
sort of thing.
Little ranch.
He's got a cowboy hat and he's standing next to a horse.
We got too many princesses and princes with Hallmark movies now.
All right, there's another brand new movie, Sunday. Sunday, called A Christmas Angel Match, starring Megan Ory and Benjamin Iris. I have no idea who they are.
Megan Ory.
But Monica and Michael are Christmas angels tasked with bringing destined soulmates together during the most magical season of all. See, I bet you the angels get together at the end, too, and do it. Don't you think? Like the angels fall in love in the afterlife?
That'd be pretty cool.
Next Saturday, October 25th, Merry Christmas, Ted Cooper, starring Robert Buckley. He was in One Tree Hill. And Kimberly Sustad. I can't read the descriptions of all of these because I have so many movies to go through.
This one they found is going to do a little bit better and be a little bit lighter than the last one they rolled out, which was Merry Christmas, Ted Bundy. And they thought
it's time
that
for your
was
lethal injection.
A little bit too close to like these Netflix things. They're doing the Ed Gein thing. Too out there. Too much. We got to stick to our roots. We're Hallmark Christmas movies. Good, clean family fun.
Saturday, November 1st, it's Christmas on Duty. Blair and Josh have been bitter rivals ever since they trained together at the basic school in Quantico.
Duty spelled, of course, D-O-O-D-I-E.
So they're enemies, okay? They were in training together. But I bet you somehow the Christmas spirit's going to get them.
See, that one's
fall
nice.
in love.
That one's a little different.
All right,
than
here's another one. Meat Pie Mistletoe.
No.
I made that up.
Meat spelled M-E-A-T.
Sunday, November 2nd, a Newport Christmas. Ella is a charitable and spirited Newport socialite in 1905. Ooh, it's a period piece. In 1905, who dreams of using her wealth to start a foundation to help others in town. After learning her father intends for her to become engaged to a man she's never met at the upcoming Christmas Eve ball, Ella goes for a nighttime stroll to clear her head. Upon seeing a comet shoot across the sky, she wistfully wishes for a different life. And then she meets a new guy,
and they do it.
They do
it. And they break their rules.
Saturday, November 8th, Christmas Above the Clouds. Workaholic CEO Ella tries to skip Christmas by flying to Australia. See, she hates Christmas so much, she wants to fly to Australia where they still have Christmas. It's just summertime.
She's like, oops.
Oopsie daisy.
Thought you didn't do Christmas out here, but you do.
Saturday, November 8th, a Keller Christmas Vacation. It's about Helen Keller. Saturday, November 15th, Three Wisest Men. Not about us. Sunday, November 16th. Oh, this is a good one. Tidings for the Season, starring Tamara from Tia and Tamara.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tamara Mowry?
Yeah, she's out on her own now. She's a solo act.
No sister.
Tia goes away.
Yeah, no Tia.
November 22nd, Holiday Touchdown, a Bills love story. Buffalo Bills coach Sean McDermott. Damar Hamlin, players Ray Davis, Deion Dawkins. They all guest star.
So,
including Jim Kelly, Steve Tasker, Thurman Thomas, Scott Norwood, Andre Reed. They're all in this movie.
Scott Norwood's missing kicks.
If you love me, you'll make this kick.
They did this with the Chiefs last year.
Oh, now they're doing it with the
Yeah,
Bills.
they did this with the Chiefs, only they couldn't get like Travis Kelce and
they got 'em
Patrick Mahomes.
November 23rd, Melt My Heart This Christmas. I got the woman's a glass blower.
Like a Chihuly?
A passionate glassblower striving to establish her artistic identity, dreams of showcasing her creations at the Fern Grove Fair. And then she falls in love. November 27th, We Met in December. November 28th, The Show Must Go On. November 28th again.
I love it. I'm excited.
The More the Merry. Where's the Lacey Chabert one? I got to skip ahead. There's too many of these movies. Lacey shows up Saturday, December 6th in a movie called She's Making a List.
She's
Falling
making a
on
list.
Santa's naughty or nice list used to be a call made by Santa and his elves. But with the number of kids worldwide skyrocketing, Santa has outsourced the job to the Naughty or Nice Group, a consulting firm that has cornered the market on determining a child's niceness thanks to an airtight formula. This is like Pro Football Focus,
My
but for
goodness.
naughty and nice.
Man.
And I bet you Lacey Chabert is Chris Collinsworth.
Ooh, this is a really good movie. I gotta tell you.
Pick your parlay. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is backing up due to an accident that's blocking the left lane on westbound 270 on the South Outer Belt after 23. And you're looking at a 5-minute delay on southbound 315 between Kinnear Road and Town Street. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Protect your home with R&R Foundation Specialist. Family-owned, honest, and pressure-free. Get expert waterproofing, fair quotes, and smart advice that puts your home first. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com. Your trusted local pros in foundation and waterproofing. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Green & Sons. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. Green & Sons will help you find your next Kubota tractor. Located in Mount Sterling and north of Marysville. And online at greensons.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment?
On any four-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $200 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyears and save up to $200 more. See store for details.
Did someone say jackpot? The Ohio Lottery's Mega Millions jackpot is up to $625 million. That's $625 million. Jackpots start at $50 million and grow faster than ever. Play today and pick up the new $5 Win Big Scratch Off. It has a top prize of $100,000, and non-winning tickets can be entered into My Lotto Rewards for a chance to win Cleveland or Cincinnati football tickets, and even a trip to football's biggest game. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
A government shutdown affects everybody. It means missed paychecks for our troops. It means delays for critical services for ordinary Americans. Paid for with official funds from the office of Mike Carey.
Truck drivers, it's time to take your skills to a company that invests in your safety and comfort. Schneider's newer and well-maintained equipment keeps drivers moving and making money. Our trucks are spec'd with the latest safety and comfort features that drivers want. Plus, we offer a huge selection of driving jobs so you can find a job with the home time and schedule you've been looking for. Upgrade to a better driving job today. Search jobs near you and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Hi, I'm Joanna Williams, General Manager at Tansky Sawmill Toyota, and it's tire time at Tansky Sawmill Toyota. Now through October 31st, you can buy 3 tires and get 1 for $1. Visit TanskySawmillToyota.com to schedule your appointment today, or hurry into Tansky Sawmill Toyota on the corner of Sawmill and 161 in Dublin to get those cars ready for winter. And when you think tires, think Tansky.
Think Toyota. Think Tansky. Think Tansky.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with low prices in every aisle. Kroger shoppers never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Be an early bird and save on your Thanksgiving turkey today. Select frozen grade A Kroger brand turkeys are 99 cents a pound with your card. Limit 2. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could dump all your problems on someone else's back? Well, when you wake up to a clogged drain or a plumbing issue, make that Mr. Rooter's problem.
Call 855-MISTERS today or MrRooter.com.
Call Mr. Rooter, he'll be there quick.
Dormar, you're kind of cute.
Ugh, gross. Can I come over to your house one time and you not have your husband prancing around in its tighty-whities?
Well, I can't do laundry because our septic line is clogged.
Call Dormar. They do same-day plumbing repair.
Dormar, you're kind of cute.
It's officially fall at Firehouse Subs. The Thanksgiving turkey sub is back. This sub brings all the flavors of the Thanksgiving table into one crave-worthy bite. Stacked high with premium carved turkey, rich stuffing, and cranberry sauce. Add a side of warm, savory gravy for ultimate holiday comfort. Hurry to Firehouse Subs today and try the Thanksgiving turkey sub before it's gone. Limited time at participating Firehouse Subs restaurants while supplies last. Planning a tailgate or game day spread? Firehouse Subs Catering makes it easy to feed the whole crew.
You know me, when it comes to big moments like popping the question, I always say, I've got a guy. That guy is Bob Capace at Worthington Jewelers.
Thanks, Common Man. Right now, it's our fall bridal sale. Buy one, get one 50% off. Engagement rings, wedding bands, wedding jewelry. We've got it all.
If you want sparkle, you want quality, and you want to save big, trust me, I've got a guy.
That's me. Come see us at Worthington Jewelers.
Worthington Jewelers,
where Columbus gets engaged.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Hello there, I'm Brandon Beam. Buckeyes on the road tomorrow to take on 2-4 Wisconsin. Ohio State tight end Will Kazmarek. He's got faith that the chunk plays on the ground are on the way.
I mean, every time we run the ball, that's the plan. So, I mean, it always comes down to one little play or one little block that doesn't get done. So, like, everything gets blocked up, it's going to spring, and it's soon to come. So.
Coverage for us begins at 10 a.m. tomorrow. We got the kickoff from Camp Randall at 3:30. Baseball, Game 5 of the ALCS between the Mariners and the Blue Jays. That series is split at 2 apiece. First pitch is at 6 o'clock. Dodgers looking to sweep the Brewers out in Los Angeles at 8:30. And our high school football game of the week takes us to 7-1 Hamilton Township. They host 6-2 Bloom Carroll. Kickoff right here on the Fan at 7 o'clock. This one's sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Enjoy rates lower than the national average, plus a special rate on balance transfers with a Visa Platinum or with Visa Rewards credit card. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Before we get to pick your parlay, I got something for you. Ready?
Go ahead.
Joe Buck, announcer Joe Buck, says the Raiders weren't happy that Tom Brady was shown in the coach's box with a headset on.
Yeah, the Brady situation.
On Monday Night Football. And I was laughing to myself, well, maybe next time he can put on Harry Potter's invisibility cloak. On what planet did you think Tom Brady is going to be visible? The window is clear. All right?
That's how glass works.
Right, that's how glass works. He's sitting there right at the glass, being Tom Brady with a headset on, and Monday Night Football's not going to say, don't we put that on TV? We show Taylor Swift taking a crap.
Maybe you should just get some tinted windows then for the box that Tom Brady's going to be in.
Or the mirror that they have in, like, the interrogation room.
Two-way.
Yeah.
I could never trust that two-way mirror. It freaked me out.
They used to have one of those in the bathroom at the old Eddie George restaurant.
Why?
I don't know. So you can look at people in the bar while you're taking a piss.
It's weird.
It is weird.
What's the purpose of that? I don't want a window in the bathroom looking out.
They can't see in.
I don't care. I don't trust it. I don't trust the integrity of that. You go up close, really close, or you look at like an angle, you can find the imperfection of that two-way mirror.
All right, pick your parlay. Come on.
Common Man and Timmy present Pick Your Parlay.
Oh, I'm feeling something, Timmy. It's the subtle arrogance of Matt Rule and Nebraska fans. They go on the road to battle Minnesota tonight on Fox. Matt Rule and PJ Fleck, both names circling around the vacant Penn State job. Penn State job, them two. 5-1 Nebraska is a 7.5-point road favorite. Their only loss is a 3-point loss against Michigan. They put together a nice performance last week against Maryland, but they also turned the ball over 3 times. Gophers, meanwhile, beat Purdue last week, but did not play well. But I think PJ Fleck and his Fleck tones plucked the banjo tonight for a big victory. Gimme Minnesota and the money line at plus 230. Hockey tomorrow night. Jackets hosting the Lightning. Dean Evison will have this team coming out with their hair on fire, and if they don't, he will physically light them on fire. Tampa is in Detroit tonight. They'll be on the second leg of a back-to-back. I think we're going to get some goals, too. Take the Jackets to win and take the 6.5 goal over. And you know what? Just for good measure, take the Lightning to lose tonight in Detroit. Then they're going to feel sorry for themselves, cross the border over to Windsor, engage in some very questionable ladies of the evening. Then they come to Nationwide tomorrow night. They're scratching, they're tired, and in need of a good behind kicking. Oh, but that's not all. We've got soccer tomorrow night. It's going to be busy in the Arena District with the Crew hosting the Red Bulls. The Crew are limping into the playoffs as the last regular season game tomorrow night. I know that anything can happen, but much like Kramer and his levels, I don't see it happening. But they're not going to do Darlington Nagby dirty tomorrow. The man deserves a victory, for God's sake. Crew are favorites. Take them to win. Also, put a little scratch down on both teams scoring a goal. You get better odds that way, and the Crew have not had a clean sheet since August. One more. English soccer this weekend. My guys, Crystal Palace at home against Bournemouth tomorrow. Why am I betting on this game? Because I was staring at the Crystal Palace jersey hanging by my desk while I was writing all of this crap. It was calling me, bet on me. Actually, it was the Queen's voice. Bet on me! Prince Andrews and a screw-up. Take Palace to win. Throw all that in the ESPN bet. $10 wins you $1,800.
Oh,
smacky!
I knew that was going to be a big one. Good job there. I, too, am going to start with some Friday night Big Ten football. You said it, Minnesota getting a cool 7.5 points at home. You get the touchdown and the hook. That's some sweet action. You got to let it ride. You got to let it ride, BTO. But guess what? We're not even taking it. We're going money line. Matt Rule, he's got his head in the clouds thinking about that connection with Pat Kraft and Kraft macaroni and cheese because the Penn State deal. Mikey said this yesterday before our Adam Rittenberg chat. This just feels like the kind of game Nebraska loses and the type of game PJ Fleck wins. He's going to dip his bald head in oil and rub it all over Rule's droopy body.
Yeah.
And under 47.5 points, that Gopher defense will check Mahomes' wannabe. Ski you, Ma. Row the boat. Then, do I dare start my Sunday morning with some NFL and coffee and donuts?
It's got to be better than last week.
How did that last Sunday morning game go for you?
Bad.
That was bad.
Murder.
Jags and Rams, 9:30. Catch the action on the Fan, too. Yeah. This one's at Wembley, and these fans need a better product than the pile of crap Broncos and Jets. Yuck, right? I ran to Golfy last week at halftime. And how was my golf game? Also, yuck. I blame football. So we've got Spiky Bang Sean McVay against Duval doll boy. Liam Gallagher, Liam Cohen. And now we got Puka Nacua not going to play. Poor little Puka. But will the Jags be able to capitalize with Puka being out? I think so. This Jags defense, pretty good anyway. 8th best scoring defense in football. The Rams defense is good too. 3rd best scoring defense. So sorry, London, not lighting the lamp. Take the Jags, cover the 3.5, under 44.5. How about the lefty fest between the embarrassing Dolphins and the embarrassing Browns? Whoever wins this shouldn't be feeling that good about themselves. You'll just be the best smelling bum under the bridge. And did you see that get in the door price up in Cleveland?
What is it, 50 cents?
$24. It's actually a little high, right? But you got the crappy, sloppy weather playing a part. Quinshon Judkins, though, been running it well. Did you hear? Loves the slop.
Loves the slop.
Eats up the slop. He's a mutter.
His mother was a mutter.
You took the words right out of my mouth. His mother was a mutter. And Dylan Gabriel, he's going to have enough protection. I saw Mike McDaniel. He said his job is to make Dylan look like a rookie. Well, your job should be to make yourself look like a competent coach. I think the joggers are cutting the blood circulation out of your legs. Take the Browns -2.5. Take the over 36.5 points because, dear God, that's not a lot of points for a football game. And just for you, Teddy, bonus time, Commanders, Cowboys. Talk about another cheap ticket, $20 to get you to Jerry World. No Terry McLaurin for the 4th straight week makes Timmy a dull boy. But Washington bounces back against that pile of crap organization. Take Washington getting 1.5 over 54.5 points. Secret hot player performance, Jalen Penny Lane for Washington. And let's get us some glory hole.
I don't see that. I think Matt Eberflus steps up. Cowboys play some defense. They win that game, Teddy.
All right.
And you're going to be skipping in here. You're going to be frolicking in here on Monday.
No, you lose.
Let's go, Pizzazz Boy.
Lose.
All right. I got me a nice 10-pick parlay, and it all is from tonight. So that way you're going to win some money, and you'll have it for the weekend for your weekend drunkenness.
All right, let's go.
All right. I got the Blue Jays tonight. All the road teams win. I got the Blue Jays. Dodgers are going to win tonight. They're going to take care of the Brewers, kick them out of the playoffs. We got Louisville and Miami tonight, and I think, I'm taking Louisville in the points. It's 11.5. Miami wins the game, but Louisville will keep this close. I'm taking Minnesota as well tonight in that Nebraska game, not to win, but I'm getting 7 points, so I'm going to take that. Utah State tonight, they're playing. I don't know anything about them, but I'm taking them on the money line. Cal, they're taking on North Carolina. They have to beat North Carolina, right, because they're terrible. I'm taking them. Now, I'm taking Tampa tonight in the NHL. Mike, you went the other way on this.
I took the Red Wings tonight.
I think Tampa wins tonight, and then tomorrow night they come into here and they lose, and they're terrible, and the Jackets jump all over them. I'm taking the Capitals also tonight. They're taking on the Minnesota Wild. I got the Capitals beating the who are they taking on?
You did that, Minnesota Wild.
I'm just skipping. I need some glasses over here.
Skibbity toilet.
I need some glasses.
Skibbity.
I got the Canucks over your Blackhawks tonight as well. Utah, I'm taking Utah to take care of the Sharks, and that'll take care of your 10-game parlay, which is plus 14,000. Ooh, baby. It's a big boy.
Easy money.
All
it's
tonight.
A big one.
Let it ride.
Oh, mine's winning you a ton, too, for $10.
Timmy has said I have some sort of surprise coming up next segment. I have no idea what it is.
I got to go get ready.
Let's find out together. Coming up next, Colin, Man, and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a couple-minute delay on southbound 270 on the West Outer Belt from Cemetery Road to I-70. And watch out for traffic slowing down due to a crash that's on southbound 71 on the north side between 670 and Spring Street. This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War, by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
An evening with Larry the Cable Guy.
I've known a guy ever gone from Nutrisystem commercials to heartburn medication.
Friday, February 20th, Mershon Auditorium. On sale now, online at Ticketmaster.com.
My advisor at Plant Moran Wealth Management knows my definition of wealthy. Rescue animals. Everywhere. So, my husband and I bought property and opened a sanctuary. It's our happy place. And from the sound of it, it's their happy place too.
You have your own personal definition of wealthy. Plant Moran Wealth Management knows it takes a personal approach to get you there. Experience the difference with Plant Moran Wealth Management. Book a consultation today.
Timmy Hall and AI Common Man here for Hollywood Casino Columbus and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook.
This ain't one of them, Timmy.
It's not the show. It's a spot. All October, we're watching our football team on Saturdays and the tailgate buffet.
Ooh, Mikey likey. Plus, they've got the 3 apps for $12 deal, and you can beat the crowds and reserve a table.
Yes, do that at HollywoodColumbus.com. And we got a special offer this month. Become a new member of our rewards program on the ESPN Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
At Giant Eagle, we're helping bring the holiday magic home. Because your get-togethers bring everyone together. Because you make the holidays feel like the holidays. Because nothing beats free. From October 16th to November 6th, spend $350 and earn a free turkey on your next visit. Redeem through November 30th. Giant Eagle. Because it matters. Must scan My Perks loyalty card to earn and redeem. Restrictions apply. Visit gianteagle.com for details.
Truck drivers, have you been searching for a more reliable driving job? Get the paychecks and predictability you need as a Schneider driver. Schneider's large selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers have access to great benefits with a 401k match and a 24/7 support team. Get the keys to a better driving job. Search openings near you and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com.
The season may be winding down, but there's still time to make the most of Buckeye Lake. At Buckeye Lake Marina, we have year-end deals on boats, accessories, and more to get you ready for next year's adventures. Looking to upgrade? The Buckeye Lake Marina staff is there to help you find the perfect boat at unbeatable prices. Buckeye Lake Marina has a long list of satisfied customers and want you to be the next. Don't wait. Sail into savings at Buckeye Lake Marina before the year ends and find the boat that's just right for you. Visit BuckeyeLakeMarina.com for more.
It's Monday Night Football on the Fan 2. Catch the Bucks and Lions live from the Motor City. Fan coverage starts Monday at 7 on 1460 AM and the Fans HD2.
Sponsored by Roosters, a fun casual joint.
Your radio home of the NFL, The Fan.
Every day, farmers rise before the sun and put everything they have into a job so few can do. Their courage, resilience, and relentless work shape the legacies and future of our country. At Beck's, we're proud to stand alongside those who don't wait to see what the world will do. They act, they lead, they are the difference. Beck's honors your commitment to your land, family, and purpose. And while we can't predict what the future holds, there is one thing we can do to change it, and that's be the difference. Right now, in every decision and every season.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
With Amazon Business, smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Here's a look at your Friday night forecast as we're tracking mostly cloudy skies and temperatures cooling down to the low 50s here for the overnight hours. And then a warm day on Saturday with mostly sunny skies and temperatures up to the low 80s here across the region. Very warm conditions, but that will change as showers and storms and windy conditions arrive here for Sunday. Highs are only in the 60s, and the cooler weather in 60s will continue as we head into next week. That's a look at your 10 weather impact forecast. I'm meteorologist Aaron White here on 97.1 The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
End of the week here. We talked about this earlier. I was just blown blown away that we found out that Common Man had not had a Pillsbury toaster strudel because it's too much work.
Too much effort.
I mean, look, all I have done is developed a 5-step station here.
You brought in a toaster.
Brought in my extension
Which,
cord,
by
my
the way,
toaster.
has seen better days.
Oh, that's
Citizen King.
That's the toaster from the beginning right there.
Of time?
That's Red Boy right there. And it still works like a charm.
Yeah, until it sets the studio on fire.
Oh,
you got about 3 extension cords hooked up to it, too.
I mean, we'll see what happens, but so far, so good. So we've got a couple of flavors here. The toaster strudels, we've got raspberry, we've got cherry, which is my favorite flavor. And I've also given you a plain untoasted brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart.
Oh, I know that's going to be delicious.
You can try the Pop-Tart.
I don't have to try it. I know this is great.
No, I mean, you're going to have the Pop-Tart untoasted, which is the way you like it. And then you're going to see what kind of punch a toaster strudel packs. I'm going to go get the toaster strudel for you.
I'll tell you what. That brown sugar Pop-Tart, just delicious. Now, if you were to toast that, Timmy, it would ruin its essence. Are you going to put the frosting on the strudel?
All right, so already this is a point for you because it was not toasted all the way through.
See? This is ridiculous.
You're right. That's a point for you, but it's worth it.
Breakfast.
It's worth it to even manage it. See, I'm trying to do the show and make you a snack at the same time. If this were just us there in the kitchenette, I'd be able to stand right over the toaster. I'd be able to get it just
this
right.
This is exactly
just
why
perfect.
I've never had one. It's too much trouble. I would just grab a pack of Pop-Tarts, put them in my backpack, and be on my way. Eat it right on the bus. You can't do that with a strudel.
Yeah, but you don't get the cream cheese frosting packet that comes with it to drizzle on the top of it.
You've been making this for almost 5 minutes.
I'm going to go check it now.
You've been making it for 5 minutes. You still have to put the glaze on. Then it's got to cool down. I can't just put it in my mouth. Be like hot magma.
Ooh,
is it ready?
I'll eat this one because I've been touching this one.
Come on. You've been touching both of them. What are you talking about?
I got to.
Go ahead. It's fine. You're clean.
All right.
You're not gonna put the thing on? I gotta put my own on?
I want to see how good you are at opening that packet. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. Yeah, it's cold.
Packet of goo.
This is where you want to be very particular with how you open that packet so you get a good drizzle. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, look at that.
Were you Chris Collinsworth?
Look at that. That's a good strudel. Look at that glob of frosting. Delicious.
It's not enough.
That is a lot.
That's not enough.
That's a good amount.
I want more.
That's a good, healthy amount. Oh, see here. Ooh. There we go.
It's too hot.
Too hot? No, it's not too hot.
This cherry tastes medicinal.
Get out of here. And is there anything left in the packet, in the frosting packet?
No.
You got to get it out.
We're not going to get it out.
You got to get it out. You got to,
I don't like that cherry. That sucks.
What are you talking about?
That tastes like Robitussin.
Teddy.
Come eat the other half.
Teddy's saying he doesn't like the cherry.
I hate cherry, so
what
no.
are you talking about?
I'm not
Teddy,
eating
I
that.
brought raspberry as well.
I like Simone Biles' new cherries.
What do you mean by that?
Well, hey. I'm going to go back to my untoasted brown sugar Pop-Tart.
Really no good?
Now, that's a delight.
No likey the toaster strudel. Seriously.
Maybe the raspberry's better. I thought the cherry tasted like ass. And it took you about 10 minutes to make it.
And mine's still a little bit cold on the inside.
And my fingers are sticky. Yours is still cold. See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Still cold.
What have we learned here?
It's worth a little bit of the trouble,
It's not
though.
worth it.
They're good.
It's not even that good.
It's a good quality item. Did I get the best flavor of the Pop-Tart, though? What's your favorite?
Frosted strawberry, but this is a close second.
What about the s'more? You like that one?
It's all right, a little overkill.
And that one's good to toast.
No, it's not.
For obvious reasons.
I don't need it toasted.
No,
Stop with the toast.
Well, no, yes with the toast. If you get a Pop-Tart, the s'mores flavor is a perfect one to toast.
The years of crumbs and disgustingness that's in that toaster that you brought in. What year did you buy that toaster? 1992?
I bet it's pretty bad, too. Yeah. That was from our wedding, I think.
When was the last time you cleaned out the crumb tray?
Oh, just today.
The hairy crumb tray?
The hairy crumb.
Here's a movie nobody saw. Wasn't that John Candy? Harry Crumb?
I don't know that one.
Teddy?
Yeah, but it wasn't like Who Ate Harry Crumb or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I ate Harry Crumb right now.
You're making me feel worse about the toaster strudel.
No, I'm making you realize that your entire life has been a lie.
It's not a lie if you believe it. It's still it's a delicious snack. Yes, it obviously is more involved. You got to make sure that toaster setting is just right so it can go on the first time. That's more a byproduct of my toaster than it is of the toaster strudel. Still just a quality item.
Just remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.
Mm-hmm. You want some jailbirds?
Oh, please, God.
All right, here we go. Back to the burner phone right here. My good, clean fireman.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Never seen this before in my life, and I found this to be quite disgusting. I was at the deli counter at the Kroger's looking to get me some Boar's Head oven gold turkey, shaved thin, of course, good. And a 50-something-year-old man was waiting there as well, just chomping away at some other deli meats from the grab-and-go section. Why don't you just get some bread and mustard and make you a sandwich while you stand there next time? Go to jail, you lunatic.
Hold on. So he got meat from the grab-and-go section, but he was still waiting in line?
For the other deli, I suppose. Suppose he needed a little
He's
snack.
He's an addict, man.
He needed a little snack while he waited.
Give me some of that London broil. I can't wait.
London broil. Now, who among us hasn't been requested? This almost was a go to jail for a while. I don't know if it was Kroger's or another grocery store, but I'm telling you, every single time I would go to get deli meats, and they were being so nice, too, was, would you like a sample? I'm like, no sample. I don't need it. And then they would hold it up. Is this okay? I'm like, no, I said thinner, please. Is this okay? No, thinner. Just give it to me the way you're going to slice it. Fine. But who hasn't had a sample? And they give you a little piece of the turkey to gnaw on while you're standing there, but they're going to hand that to you or put it on one of those little sheets of wax paper. Not grabbing something out of the grab and go.
I got something better for you.
Just eating it.
A couple weeks back. I hate going to the deli counter because I hate waiting. I hate it. Because I get it for my wife because she's very particular. She needs it like shaved a certain way or chipped a certain way.
I like it shaved.
Shaved's fine. But it needs almost to be like fragments of what it used to be. Just shards of things.
Yeah.
And I feel awkward asking for it like that, but if I don't bring it home like that,
okay. You said recently about how it's like such a nuisance on the deli.
It is
guy. I watched him do it the other day. You just click a couple of settings.
It takes forever.
It did not take forever.
Well, then it's not getting chipped the way my wife wants it chipped.
Oh, no, I didn't get it chipped, but just shaved. Just very,
shaved
very
is
thin
fine.
shaved.
Thin is good.
Yeah.
I like thin. I got no problem with thin.
Flavortown.
That's surface area, baby.
It's you can't beat that.
So I go to the Giant Eagle. There's only one person ahead of me in line.
Mm-hmm.
Old woman. I'm like, beautiful. I'll be in and out. Not a lot of line here. It's her turn to order. But before she can have her turkey breast, she asks the person to clean the machine off.
No.
Because they have to do. If you ask them, they have to do it. Because she did not want her turkey breast touching any sort of remnants of ham or beef or cheese.
Well, I'm sorry.
None of that.
I'm sorry. This is like a cast iron, okay? Where you don't take soap to it. It holds in all the seasoning of all the cooks that you have done on it. You clean it with warm water, and then you use your little like metal scraper for it, and then you let it dry and put some oil back on it. It's the same thing as a slicer goes. That gets cleaned at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day. All the meat is good and clean.
He spent 5 minutes cleaning it.
That's ridiculous.
Surface area clean. Obviously, he's not taking the parts off.
Right, and you can't put any kind of cleaner on that.
He's the only one there, so it's not like someone else can do my meat on a different machine. So he's cleaning the machine for this old broad, who I hope fell down and broke her hip in the parking lot.
Well, you had your own slicer for a long time.
I did.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great idea until it was time to clean it.
Mm-hmm. But where does the meat go?
The meat was very good, and the meat goes everywhere inside the little gears. I don't have a deli in my house, too. I can't just leave shaved beef on my counter.
Isn't that sucker like 40 pounds?
Well, it's huge.
Humongous.
Came in a wooden crate.
Where are you going to put a slicer that big?
Had it in the basement.
Wouldn't fit in our yard.
Not going in our yard, Russ. And then I invite people over like neighbors. Hey, come in my basement. I'll slice you some meat. Then they call the police.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It's a whole thing.
Yuck.
Final walkthrough in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is backing up due to a crash that's in the left lane on westbound 270 on the south outer belt after 23. And you're also going to hit slow traffic on northbound 270 on the east outer belt between Morse Road and 161. This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Behind the O. Buckeye fans, Behind the O is now in the App Store. Free for fans, NIL for athletes. Download the Behind the O app today.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain for Toyota West. And with over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles available, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're looking for. And right now at Toyota West, take advantage of 0 down and 0 payments until 2026. And every pre-owned vehicle comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty for qualified vehicles. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com. Offer expires 10/31. No payments for deferred payment. Interest accrues at time of inception with approved credit.
Did someone say jackpot? The Ohio Lottery's Mega Millions jackpot is up to $625 million. That's $625 million. Jackpots start at $50 million and grow faster than ever. Play today and pick up the new $5 Win Big Scratch Off. It has a top prize of $100,000, and non-winning tickets can be entered into My Lotto Rewards for a chance to win Cleveland or Cincinnati football tickets, and even a trip to football's biggest game. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
The great thing about Atlas Butler is they do it all. Heating, cooling, plumbing. Look, I'm busy with work. I don't have time to wait around or deal with lots of people. One company, one call, and they do it all. Wonder if they'll clean out my inbox. Seriously, offer that service. Please.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
It's a big letdown, wasn't it?
Oh, the Toaster Strudel?
Yeah.
Dude, I would admit to you.
I feel terrible.
I would admit to you. This is like when my friend Joe Tardy, he was, you got to watch Scrubs. Oh, it's such a good show. Scrubs.
Scrubs.
Back in the day.
Scrub-a-dub-dub.
And then I watched it. I called him afterwards. That sucked. He said, that wasn't a very good episode. You got to watch next week. It's better. And so I watched it the week after that, and it sucked. And he said, oh, man, it's been, you just happen to get the 2 worst shows ever. I swear, next week it's going to be better. The next week I watch, it sucked. And I thought he was playing a trick on me.
That's the Zach Braff show,
he
right?
still swears by the show. I watched 3 episodes of that show. I wanted to kill myself.
John C. McGinley's in that one, too.
My God.
I never watched it either. I never watched it, so you're telling me I shouldn't. Maybe I'd agree with Joe Tardy. Maybe I'd like it.
Chunks. Terrible.
I feel like I was the culprit for the Toaster Strudels not being up to snuff. I think it was my toaster. I don't think I had the setting on right. I didn't want to overly burn it, so I undercooked it, because you can always continue to cook. Once you overcook, then you're screwed. Then you're done.
You can't continue to cook once you've put the goo on the top of it.
Oh, yes.
That's the problem.
No, of course you can't. That's why you have to make sure before you put the frosting on that you got the desired cook, that you got a little bit of that golden brown.
I just got a text from Joe Tardy that just says, let it go.
Said let it go.
I bring this up to him all the time. I'm not going to let it go.
But does Joe like a good toaster strudel?
That I don't know. He'll let me know.
That could solve it.
I bet you he too.
Whatever he says, I'll end it on that.
I bet you he too did not have any bougie toaster strudels when he was
That's a shame.
A youngin' coming up. All right. Final walkthrough. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a first-round postseason game, and more. Register today and every day at roosterswings.com. Roosters, a fine sponsor of this, the final walkthrough.
All right, week 8, final walkthrough. Here we go. Oh, yeah. This is it. This is Wisconsin. This is their tradition in Madison. Little jump around, baby. Although I don't know if the Wisconsin students will have anything to be jumping around about. It is nice, though. The 6-0 number 1 ranked Buckeyes, they're going to put it on the line tomorrow at 3:30 against the 2-4 Wisconsin Badgers. And I'm once again here to put your mind at ease. It's going to be easy, a breeze. You have no need to worry.
Well, I got the kicked out of me in Wisconsin once. Forget it.
No, you forget it. Domination time. This is getting sad for the Badgers. They were 5-2 last year. They were maybe on their way to some traction.
And now,
not. This was a team that played a physical brand of football. They would fight you tooth and nail on every play. They would compete for conference championships.
And now?
Not. No, they're different. Let's hear from Coach Luke Fickell, though, a Buckeye whom we love. This week in his press conference, he was speaking of optimism for his guys.
There's nothing to lose. And I think that if you're going to go out there and you're going to do anything against the number 1 team in the country, you can't be held back by, being perfect, because being perfect is not going to get us what we need to get.
All right, I kind of get it here, Coach.
Okay. All right.
And Ryan Day, he shows respect. He expects Wisconsin to fight. He's talking about it.
I'm sure they feel like their backs are against the wall a little bit, fighting for this season, which I can understand. And so, when you get that, you're going to get a team that's going to come out with their hair on fire. And so, we have to match that intensity and then some.
All right, we're all pretending like Wisconsin is fine.
The washer fluid is fine. The washer fluid is not fine.
But seriously, what are the odds? Gambling things for you here. The spread is at 25.5 points. A road game. The Buckeyes are almost favored by 4 touchdowns. That's from our friends at ESPN Bet. I like the Bucks right here. To win, though, would you say Wisconsin has about, a 1 in 100 chance to win it?
I'd say more like 1 out of a million.
Oh, so you're telling them there's a chance.
Yeah!
That's why they play the games after all. But don't worry, Wisconsin fan. Even if you do have to fire Fickell soon, you got some other great things. Mikey likes a fine Wisconsin burger.
I love me some Butterburger prostitutes.
Oh, those too, right? You got the cheese, you got Lombardi. Chris Farley, he was born in Madison.
For God's sake!
You got a nice northern climate, too. You got the great outdoors. I used to go to Lake Potawatomi, Minimac with my Uncle Roman back when I was banging.
Lobster turned out all right, huh?
Good news is, though, Wisconsin fans are selling some tickets on the cheap, too. Get you a deal. And if you need a ride up there, I know a guy.
Allow me to introduce myself. Gus Polinski.
He's getting a big budget truck, and he's heading up there. One caveat, though, is you got to be okay with a little polka.
Twin Lakes Polka, Damavuji Polka, a.k.a. Kiss Me Polka.
Good guys, the Kenosha Kickers. They're heading up there anyway. I think they got a gig in Monona, I believe. One thing we got to watch out for with our radio crew, the pesky wiring at the stadium. Our guy Skip Mossick, he's always frazzled, making sure it goes smoothly. There was one time, Evil Bald Colin, he got locked in an electrical closet trying to fix something, and Skip didn't realize it until they were 3 hours down the road at a quick trip. Had to go back there. They found him in the middle of the night. Just horrible.
Yeah, he was okay, after 6-7 weeks. And I came around and started talking again.
Well, let me lay down a couple of facts. Wisconsin hadn't been shut out at home in 45 years. Dear God! That is gross. Iowa spanked them 37-0. They can't score. They're ranked 129th in college football, just 15 points per game. They can't stop anyone, giving up almost 23 points per game. They stink, all right? They stink. But we're going up there. We're going to win. All-day coverage on the Fan, starting with the live pregame show at 10 a.m., 3:30 kickoff. Afterwards, about 7:30 or so, Beam and Justin Zwick are going to be there for postgame coverage.
And I hope to see you out there.
Good job, Timmy.
Thank you.
Roosters brings us the final walkthrough.
Yeah, Roosters. Thank you to Roosters. It's too bad about Colin and what happened up there.
He's all right now.
A couple of years ago.
He's fine.
He got out.
Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Bleeding gums.
Don't you forget? Did you forget?
What's the reference?
Well, first of all, Bleeding Gums Murphy was a character on The Simpsons.
Okay.
Like a blues guitarist, I think.
Okay.
That befriended Lisa. Remember Colin? Colin's been out for significant time twice. Once for surgery on his gums, once for surgery on his ass.
I forgot about the gum situation with Colin.
Yeah.
That's why that went over my head.
He had like gum grafting.
Now, see, with Adam King, you could have gone with a bleeding gums because maybe not his gums, but he bleeds from the mouth on live television.
That he does.
Because he tries to shave minutes before he's going on the air. Do you want some jailbirds here before we break?
I would love it.
All right, let's go to one from the burner phone, shall we?
You all right?
Sorry, I had a little bit of the Pop-Tart here because, the toaster strudel didn't go well. My shit.
Oh, yes.
My girlfriend and I, it's a golf one. We're at our local golf course this past weekend playing around. With us being a twosome, we played fairly quick. I get that, and ended up being behind a foursome at the 6th tee box. They did not offer to let us play through, which was fine, although we would have accepted it if offered. As their group continued to play on, issues began to arise. I noticed one player in the group would hit multiple shots from the same spot. That's no good. With him even hitting 3 shots in a row from the same spot on the 9th hole. In addition, 2 occasions where the foursome conducted search parties for missing golf balls from ones that went out of bounds.
What are we doing here?
It says, my girlfriend and I were playing 18, and after it was clear that they were playing 18 as well, we just decided to drive around them, skip the 10th hole, go to 11. Normally, I wouldn't do this, but the course was not busy. We weren't affecting other groups. As my girlfriend's teeing off an 11, a member of the foursome behind us now drove up to say, sure, you guys can play ahead. Would have been nice if you asked us first. Just want some jail sentencing for them, please and thank you. Go to jail.
10 years.
Yeah, that's
10 years in jail.
That's rude. The twosome didn't bother them at all. They gave up a hole of golf to get around your slow asses. That's what they did. You should have offered, if you had empty holes ahead of you, you offer a twosome to go ahead.
It's not on them to ask. It's for you to offer.
Yeah, and you know what? They were cool. They said that they were cool without getting the offer, so they chose to give up a hole of golf that they had paid for
10 years
because they wanted it to go quicker. That's ridiculous. Come on.
Can I send somebody else to jail?
Please do.
CNN. Who owns CNN now? I don't even know.
It's not Viacom anymore, is it? They're dead.
Ted Turner and his thin mustache. I have no idea. Anyway, CNN. They
Warner
have
Brothers.
started a new streaming service called CNN All Access. Now, if you're thinking, didn't they already do this once before and nobody bought it? And they canceled the streaming service? Yes, they did. So, at first you don't succeed. Be stupid again. $70 a year for CNN All Access.
Oh, that's the annual rate, huh? That's the discounted rate?
All Access tier will open up 1,000 hours of programming from CNN's Originals library. Access to the latest CNN original series and CNN films a day after they air on TV, video on-demand programming, special features, live events, and more.
I would think that...
You know what's not included? The actual channel.
Yeah.
You cannot watch CNN.
They don't want to put the regular channel on the app. They
but I'm
want
just
it
saying,
all
look,
to be different.
On the ESPN thing, you watch ESPN. It's on there.
It's part of the perk of having it in one place there. If I'm on the app, I want to be able to watch some of the stuff I can't get when I'm on my TV service, but it's all in one interface.
Do you remember that episode where Anderson Cooper was talking about Benghazi? Let's go back and watch that again.
Mr. Ghazi?
It was so good.
I can't even imagine, and apparently I'm not the only one, to want to pay out of pocket for my news. You know? I mean, how many original programs do they have? Stanley Tucci did the thing with CNN production,
he's gone
right?
now.
But that was a CNN production.
Yes, it was. But now he's doing the Italy thing on another channel. I think Nat Geo. They got one with like Tony Shalhoub eating bread. You're going to spend $70 for Antonio Scarpacci having a muffin?
I like Tony Shalhoub. I like Stanley Tucci as well. I'm going to watch that new Italian series.
$70.
No, I'm not going to pay.
Go ahead, pay CNN.
I'm not going to pay $70. I'm going to
pay $70.
Watch Stanley on his new spot.
Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is a little stop and go on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 east and west split. And you're looking at a 5-minute holdup if you're on northbound 71 on the north side from 670 to 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Allstate. Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic, sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register at roosterswings.com.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Hear those leaves crunching under your feet? Feel that cool nighttime air? It's definitely fall in Ohio. Fall is the perfect time to have the Waterworks Heating and Cooling inspect and tune up your furnace before the cold winter months hit. Just $89 to inspect and protect your family against those wintertime furnace breakdowns. Call 614-232-2222 or visit thewaterworks.com today to schedule your $89 fall furnace inspection and tune-up. Winter is just days away.
Bills piling up? CME can help you wrap up your debt into one simple, manageable signature loan with rates starting as low as 8.75% APR. Instead of juggling stacks of statements, let CME help you unwrap peace of mind this season. APR from 8.75%. Terms and eligibility apply. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit CMEFCU.org.
It's Sunday Night Football on the Fan. Catch the Falcons and 49ers live from Levi Stadium. I like uncomfortably tight jeans. Fan coverage starts Sunday at 7:30.
Sponsored by Roosters, a fun casual joint.
Your radio home of the NFL, The Fan.
Timmy Hall and AI Common Man here for Hollywood Casino Columbus and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook.
This ain't one of them, Timmy.
It's not the show. It's a spot. All October, we're watching our football team on Saturdays and the tailgate buffet.
Ooh, Mikey likey. Plus, they've got the 3 apps for $12 deal, and you can beat the crowds and reserve a table.
Yes, do that at HollywoodColumbus.com. And we got a special offer this month. Become a new member of our rewards program on the ESPN Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi, I'm Joanna Williams, General Manager at Tansky Sawmill Toyota, and it's tire time at Tansky Sawmill Toyota. Now through October 31st, you can buy 3 tires and get 1 for $1. Visit TanskySawmillToyota.com to schedule your appointment today, or hurry in to Tansky Sawmill Toyota on the corner of Sawmill and 161 in Dublin to get those cars ready for winter. And when you think tires, think Tansky.
Think Toyota. Think Tansky. Think Tansky.
Common Man here for my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. Out of all the commercials I do, I get the most questions about Sell for 1%. That can't be real, right? It's real, and there's no catch. This is a local, family-owned, full-service home selling experience. They do photos. They do the legwork. Everything you would expect from a realtor who charges you 6%. Story time with Common Man. Back when I was banging, my mom became a realtor. Then she was surprised when she had to work nights and weekends, because that's when people actually want to look for homes. She worked at one of the big brokers for like a year, sold a few houses, was a total flake, and she would tell you herself, Don't hire my mom. She doesn't deserve 6%. Don't take my word for it. Throw Sell for 1% in the Google machine. 4.9 stars. The average customer saves over 10 grand. No strings and no kidding. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. 614-451-6616. Or check them out at sellfor1%.com.
Let's see. High school, Buckeyes, Browns, kids in the retention pond. It must be Football Friday.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Football is good. The Fan.
Buckeyes show coming up at the top of the hour. Then it's time for high school football tonight. I just saw that Nicole Sheeran is out the door. She's going to go to a high school football game. I forget which one she said she was going to, but I'm sure she will take advantage of a good young boy while she's there.
Oh, I don't think she's going to do that. She's a good, clean girl. She works hard. She suffers for her work. She's even took a spike.
Sully him up.
No. It's disgusting. They're children.
No.
Children.
No. Like an 18-year-old.
Oh, well,
yeah,
that's
legal.
fine.
Come on.
That's legal. They're going to get that NIL money here soon.
A little announcement for you, and I'll talk more about this a little bit next week. But next Thursday at 9 p.m., Common Man's Basement.
Ooh.
On YouTube, and I have a little special announcement in the basement next Thursday, 9 o'clock.
Thursday, the 23rd.
And that announcement is I'd like to switch up my co-hosts every 6 months. So, Timmy,
this is it.
It's been a nice run, my friend.
Well, I'm dying to know who's next.
Oh, you're never going to believe it.
Won't believe it at all.
Won't believe it.
It's going to blow your mind.
Nobody that's here.
Well, this Thursday show, it's going to get some big ratings then. Your basement show.
I got to tell you. You know who it is, Teddy?
I have a good idea.
Who?
Well, I don't want to say because it's a big surprise.
It's wrestling legend Scott Steiner. That's who it is.
I did not know that.
We're going to have like a little yin and yang. He's a Michigan guy.
He'd be fantastic. I mean, we'd have to, have the dump button for... multiple dump.
The big bad booty daddy?
In all honesty, I mean, if the price was right, and I don't even think it'd have to be that high, you could get Ric Flair to just do the show for the rest of his days.
Well,
I think he could use a little 3-hour thing. He's not going to come in as early as I do, but he'll probably come here at 2:30.
Obviously, the show's not changing, but there is something that I want to announce, a little opportunity for all of you to partake in the show. That is coming up next Thursday. I'll tell you about it on YouTube, in the basement. Just search Common Man's Basement. Give me a go to jail.
That'll be good. Here's my butter burger slew.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Richard Kimball doesn't feel well.
Says we've hired a new intern in my office recently, and she's been shadowing someone who works in my department who sits in the same bank of cubicles. Last week, I started to notice little pieces of trash left at my desk and around my desk. Because I'm in other parts of the building most days, I'm not there all the time. I sort of let it go, but recently I came by my desk and our intern was sitting there eating lunch with her food just inches away from my laptop and some important documents and all my other things. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to make it weird, but I thought it was completely ridiculous behavior. Find another place to eat your lunch. That's my desk. Go to jail.
I don't think I'd send the intern to jail. I think that there's a probationary period where if they don't learn their lesson, then we can talk about jail. Maybe they're just blissfully unaware of other people. Like you?
Well,
when you walked in here today and said, where'd this air hockey table go?
Okay.
Even though you walked past the bare spot where it was at least 5 times since you've been in the office.
Okay, let's forget about that. Let's focus on the important part of that story, though. Not me not noticing it when I walked out there one time. They got rid of the air hockey table. It was such a stunner to me that we actually moved that thing out.
It was a piece of garbage.
We had trash, garbage. You talk about jailing someone. Whoever brought their trash here to work thinking that they were doing us some kind of solid when it didn't even operate properly and it had wonky legs, that's jail time. I'm stunned that we got rid of it, and that's
Fishy took
an
care of it.
all-out win, and thank you, Fish, for getting rid of that thing. I was locked in doing the walkthrough, and I walked by, and I didn't even look over in that direction. Didn't notice it, but it's cleared out there now. It's beautiful.
I'm telling you right now, I could take one of the hanging pictures in my house, okay? Take it down, replace it with a photo of just naked male genitalia. My wife would walk past that thing every single day for 3 weeks. And then she would say, like, when did this penis get here? But it would take her 3 weeks to notice it. She is the most oblivious person in the world.
I actually, one year, I wore a Santa Claus T-shirt. It was a gag T-shirt. It was sexual in nature, like the comments on it about Santa Claus and it being Christmas time.
That's just wrong.
It's really
That's
disgusting.
wrong.
But I'm wearing this shirt, and everyone in the house with us at the time had already seen it and snickered at it. And as my mom and dad come in for the Christmas visit, my mom looks at it and just says, "Oh,
that's nice.
Santa Claus is
nice, Santa.
Santa Claus is coming to town." That's nice. And I look.
The Back Page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Oh, he's reading the list. He's doing it twice.
He's a good, clean Santa Claus. That's an interesting face that he's making. So, where's
that candy cane going, Santa?
Did you see, where are you at with these rich billionaires? Are they smart or are they just stupid because they own the space companies? But did you see Bezos here recently say that by 2045, millions of people will be living in space?
Okay.
In 20 years.
All right.
What are we talking about?
We've been talking.
This guy, one of the richest men, and Elon backs him up on that,
of
too.
Course,
the richest guys in the world.
Just visionaries.
The most powerful guys in the world. Yeah, visionaries.
We can't get clearance to really have the cars driving themselves, but we're going to have millions of people in space.
Millions of people. It's not.
In 15 years.
Uninhabitable. We are going to be able to build gigantic Truman Show domes. And if any kind of crack happens with that dome, everyone's dead. Just like that.
Total recall.
Yeah.
Remember the air goes out?
Yeah. I tell you what, just put me in a sleep chamber.
3-breasted woman gets shot?
This 3-breasted woman?
Yeah.
That's
they got
something.
mutants in Total Recall.
Charge extra for piercings.
Thanks, Timmy.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Ted.
Thank you.
Thanks. There's no one else to thank.
There's
no one else here. Thanks, Tress.
Doing good, Mike.
See you Monday. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got some slower traffic on westbound 670 between 71 and 4th Street, and you're looking at a couple-minute hold-up on eastbound 33 between Hamilton Road and Bixby Road. This report is sponsored by Ohio 811. Call before you dig. Contact Ohio 811 at least 48 hours before you dig. It's easy to do, and it's the law. Centerpoint Energy, Columbia Gas, Duke Energy, and Enbridge Gas want you to dig safely. Contact Ohio 811 every time you dig. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Country music's biggest selling superstar,